Trophy wife Barbie from Bob and Tom Toy Company. Barbie spelled differently just enough to avoid litigation. Now Barbie, billions and billions of dollars. What do you think of that?
What's next?
Now she can have a trophy Ken.
And there's a new Barbie, like a wacky Barbie or something.
Weird Barbie.
Weird? Is it weird?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Weird Barbie?
It's called Weird Barbie in the movie.
It's a pre-sale. I'm guessing you did not watch Barbie and would not care for it if you went to see Barbie.
I have not had time, but I may try to go this week. I have been to Oppenheimer.
There's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Josh Arnold is here.
Hey, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee. There's Ace Cosby, and here's Tom.
Have you seen Barbie?
I have not.
Oh, I see.
I will wait for it on the TV.
I have.
Okay.
HBO Max this fall.
There you go. And
Anybody
fall
else?
is
Anybody
almost
other
here.
takers on the Barbie world?
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Maybe you and I should go.
All right. I'm in.
You hesitated a little bit.
You and I have been to a movie before. We had a nice time.
Yeah, you behaved yourself.
You gotta realize you're not a. How do I put this, Willie?
A fun guy
date?
to hang out with?
Oh, sorry.
He's
Sorry,
not a.
Willie.
He's not a good hang. You're not a
Right.
good hang. You're not. I mean, you might be a worse hang than me, which is saying
at
a
a
lot.
movie, you just sit there.
No phone, though. I'm a big stickler on that. I don't want you looking at your texts or your emails.
Yes.
And Josh will give you a speech before the movie starts. You have to know this. He will tell you now. Now listen, this is very important to me. This movie's
I've been waiting a long time for
I've
this.
been waiting a long time for this, and I enjoy the movie.
The thing about you and I going to see Barbie together is the assumptions made by everybody else there.
If we go in the middle of the day, no one will be there.
So
Probably.
I insist
I'll be there.
I insist you wear an ascot.
You have to sit one seat away? Is that
No,
your
no,
deal?
we're going to be
Okay.
Now,
gaying it up.
when you went to the movie, Christy,
Yeah.
were there a lot of men there?
Quite a few. I saw it opening night, like Thursday night, down in Florida, and people dress up, and they really enjoy it.
You know what I really want to go to, Tom? And maybe you'll go to this with me. This week, in our area, the Golden Girls Live. And it's 4 men who portray it's like the gayest event of the.
That sounds so fun. I
It
would
has
go
to
to that.
be a blast.
Has to be a blast.
That's a fun job.
I'm in. I'll go with you.
Just the laughing. It's got to be so fun.
Now, is it an actual script from the Golden Girls?
It sounded to me like yes, and it's like they wrote it themselves or what, and because it's like Sophia invented an app or something. It just sounds insane.
Wow.
Yes.
I was not aware of that. This is a touring?
Yeah. So I'd love to go. It's gotta
Josh,
be
you know how
a riot.
you know how young women will pick like, oh, I'm a Carrie, I'm a Samantha, they're Sex and the City person, based on their personality,
Sure.
the character they
Yeah.
are. Which Golden Girl are you?
Boy, that is a tough question. I'm a little of all. A little of all four.
but we all are.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I'm probably mostly Rose, probably caring, but also sarcastic.
And help me
Do I
here.
have the right one, Rose?
No.
Rose.
I don't.
Who's who?
I'm thinking B. Arthur's the Dorothy.
Yeah,
I'm mostly
you're a Dorothy.
Yeah.
Is that B. Arthur?
Yeah.
I'm a
I can do
Blanche.
You're a Blanche for sure, you drama king.
I am definitely Blanche. And I'm slutty. So,
You'd be a good Blanche.
yeah, I think so.
God, can we dress you up as Blanche? Bring a
Me?
makeup artist in?
If all of us do it.
Maybe one day we can all be the Golden Girls.
It might be illegal in some states we broadcast it, though. You might want to check.
That's
all
sad.
I want to know is whose fault this is when we're all sitting here dressed like Golden Girls, and I've got to put the finger on Josh Arnold.
It would be.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. And you know, as soon as, you all are, yeah, the Golden Girl. And fast forward to when we're doing it.
You know, this is so Sophia of you.
Yeah, there, see? I don't know
Who
them
gets
all
to be
well
Blanche?
You're Estelle Getty.
Is that the old lady?
enough. Oh, I'm the old.
Yeah.
The old-
Ironically, the
mom.
youngest of the cast.
Yes.
The old lady. Okay, so, and then Betty White was,
Rose.
I see. And then, is there a wacky neighbor or anything for Ace to be?
There was a boyfriend hanging around.
Really? Would Ace...
Wasn't there Herb Edelman, wasn't he?
Yes, very good.
He was Dorothy's ex.
Yes.
Yeah,
Stanley.
he was funny. Yeah.
Isn't a
Stanley's
young
Bornick.
Dad.
Isn't a young Don Cheadle a guest star on an episode of
Probably.
Golden Girls?
Oh, what? Are you sure on Golden Girls?
I recently saw Tarantino on he was an extra in an old rerun. He was playing, they had like 10 Elvis impersonators, and he was one of them.
So, wow. Are you saying Willie Don Cheadle moved to the Golden Girls neighborhood?
I don't know. I'm just saying he was in there.
They've been
very special episode, it sounds like.
Cleaning the pool. Or
they were in Miami, but you'd never know it. Apparently it's a cordoned off area. Are you going to go see this?
I don't know. It's a school night, but it would be a ball.
Okay. Well, that's certainly interesting.
I hope we do the Golden Girls Day, and I hope Oskay comes dressed up as Baby Spice. And he goes, I thought we were doing Spice Girls. Damn it. He's got pigtails head.
Now, you guys, for years, we dressed up as various presidents. And then there was like a little mini revolution around here. No one wanted to do it anymore.
You just want to dress up, and it's not, you're a sick person. You need to look at that. You need to really look at why you want to do that.
And with sideburns like that, you can't really be Wolverine. You know, you can't really be, I can't think of other actors with famous sideburns.
There's one president now I can look just like
Martin Van Buren.
Van Buren.
Yeah. Not that it hasn't worked out for you, but your approach to morning radio is like cross purposes to everything that's ever been done before. You like to dress up. You don't pay attention. You're out of touch with.
I can't think and talk at the saying time.
Right.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm well aware of that.
Your current events is weak. I'm not arguing. I mean, I've been sitting here too for a long time. But
have I told you guys I have a theory that he can't actually read? I have a theory that his computer reads him stuff in his headphones and he can't actually read.
You know, going forward, I will forever have that in my brain as he's reading his stuff. That's exactly the. Well, now here is a story that we're having.
Boy, that is so. If you ever had to have that happen, have you ever done a script where they put it in your ear and
It's very, oh yeah.
It's so hard.
It's very hard to do.
It's very hard to do.
News people constantly have producers chirping in their ears and stuff, don't they? That's got to be hard.
They do, but there's a talent there. Like if you're doing a long form company video or something, they will be reading the script in your head, and you've got to spew it out.
Yeah,
it's
they
hard.
say that
splooge it out is what.
Splooge it out, I like better.
Toward the end, Dangerfield was doing that.
Oh, he was being fed his jokes.
Rodney Dangerfield was being fed the jokes through an earpiece.
I don't want to know that.
Why do you tell us that?
Why do you ruin that?
Did the computer just tell you to say that?
No, I'm not even looking at the computer. I just happen to know that.
When's your new computer coming in?
Sometime this week.
Oh, cool.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, that should be a fun day.
Fast forward to next Tuesday. So when's your computer coming in? Well, sometime this week.
Our computer guy has been on vacation. So we'll get it organized. We have the computer now. It's a matter of getting the screen.
I gotcha.
And let's be honest, that guy's always on vacation, even when he's working.
I don't have a problem with our computer guy.
I don't either.
And whatever computer he's listening to.
He shows up whenever he wants.
Okay.
Walking around.
Remember when
Fixes my problems in 2 minutes.
Remember when Josh was on the show? Yeah,
Yeah, yesterday I had massive issues all day, and then before he even got here, they all fixed themselves.
Oh, really? That's lucky.
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh? Maybe it was some kind of update.
Okay, you're not going to believe this, but I'm going to defend Tom. I had crazy Wi-Fi trouble at the house for the longest time, and then one day, I think I got hit by light or something. I don't know what happened, but from then on, I have had the best Wi-Fi internet, and you
have Franken Wi-Fi?
I don't know what it is.
Probably some mouse chewed through some wire that was sorting.
I don't want to touch it. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it just fixed itself.
Well, someone out there can help me with this one. I was having all kinds of computer problems. Nothing was working, and then eventually, in time, it all started to sort itself out. Things were in the wrong order. They would disappear off the screen. And my what's it called? The texting wasn't showing up on the computer.
Okay.
When you get the text messages in your phone, they're also supposed to. It wasn't working. Anyway, I got it all sorted out. Went through a bunch of stuff, and then I was having lunch with one of our guys, and he received a text message from me from a couple of years ago.
Whoa!
That morning.
Odd.
Yeah. How's that for weird?
It's just
Boy, I hope it wasn't a bad text.
it's an iMessage issue. Happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can imagine how creepy that could be. If,
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that could scare the hell out of
Yeah. Yeah, that could be very creepy if one of your deceased friends or relatives suddenly texted you. Yeah, I have no idea where that came from. And he showed it to me. And it was like from September 9th of a couple of years ago.
Whoa.
Wild.
Just very weird. So who knows? Maybe the gremlins are crawling through the circuitry here, but we seem to be back in shape. Coming up in sports, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Oh,
I'm
you acted
asking
like
now.
you were going to...
Oh, I was waiting. I thought maybe somebody was talking to you.
Okay, who else thought he was asking me something?
I didn't.
Instead of, by the way, here's a topic.
Because he usually...
I thought I was clearly serving it up for him.
No, you...
Sometimes
you say that.
Sometimes you do that, and when he goes to answer, you go, I was about to say.
Yeah.
So you like to set little
You've
traps.
got to be kidding me.
We're kind of
That's your idea of conversation?
Okay, Chick McGee, hey, what's coming up in sports?
Well, the Victor Wembanyama rookie card is reared its head. We'll talk about it. There's fines handed down for that the brawl by the Rock and Roll Hall is what they're calling the Guardians White Sox fight on Sunday. We
Malice in the Palace has a slightly better ring to it.
Suspension. Astros visited the White House yesterday, and we had those urinals that analyze your
urine.
Yep. Thank you.
In China, there at malls there are urinals that are actually analyzing urine.
Not just in China. The Jacksonville Jaguars are announcing some things about their urinals. So this is only a matter of time till they don't even have to send you any sort of correspondence. If you live and work in the NFL, you're going to get drug tested whether you like it or not, which I think is a good thing.
That's interesting.
I want cameras everywhere watching me, making sure I'm not doing anything to anybody else or myself. I want people policing me at all times.
I know that Josh has a big week planned, and also he's got a big thing planned for his house because he's making all kinds of cool changes, but Josh realizes there are certain limitations he has, hence Angie.
Yes, absolutely. Boy, I mean, I'd love to get a bunch of projects done myself, but I'd like to get them done well. So I'm going to Angie that. That means I'm going to find a skilled local pro who will deliver the quality and expertise I need by going through Angie. Angie's made it easier than ever to connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Look, if you own a home, you know how much work it can take. It seems like it's never ending. Everyday maintenance, repairs, or sometimes something a little more positive. You want a dream project to become a reality. I really want some stacked stone around my fireplace.
Nice.
Wouldn't that look lovely? Instead of the semi-burnt brick I have now. Don't ask me how it got semi-burnt. I won't tell you.
Okay.
Angie has over 20 years of home service experience. They've combined it with new tools to simplify the whole process. Bring them your project online or on the Angie app. Answer a few questions. Angie can handle the rest from start to finish. Isn't that nice, knowing that it's getting done correctly? Help you compare quotes from multiple pros and connect instantly is something else Angie can do for you, which means you can take care of just about any home project in only a few taps. Because look, when it comes to getting the most out of your home, you can do this when you Angie that. Jeff Oskey once said his buddy invited him over. Goes, hey, look what I made. And he goes, yeah, it looks like you made it. It's crooked and should have Angie'd that. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have interesting stuff in sports, interesting new rookie card. Also, we've got sperm in the news.
Oh.
And there's a pasta thief out there.
A pasta thief?
Yes.
I thought you said an apostrophe thief. Swear to God.
You can't possess anything. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is comedian.
Hi, everybody. We're at the Indiana State Fair at the Dairy Bar, my favorite stop, my first stop here today, because we had to get some delicious shakes. While I was waiting for Josh to get here, I noticed that I probably am skewing the median age. On an off day at the fair in the middle of the week, it's either 80 or 5.
Yeah. Either way, there are a lot of strollers. And we're eating some milkshake. Christy got the chocolate. I got the vanilla. Should we do that thing where we do the flavor kiss, and get a mix?
Oh, what do you mean? I thought you were going to do like we were married and do this.
Oh yeah. I'm now going to sell this spoon on eBay. to the creepiest listener because this was in Christy's mouth.
That is
so.
Okay, so Josh, we're about to walk into the Midway at the Indiana State Fair, and I know we should probably ride a ride together.
I want to ride the Crazy Mouse. I want to ride the log flume.
No, I can't ride those.
Why not? Are you afraid?
Yeah. The only thing I like is the Ferris wheel.
No, that's the only thing I'm terrified of. We're not riding the Ferris wheel.
We gotta ride the Ferris wheel.
You're never gonna get me on that.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
I genuinely do not like this. Oh my God, you hear it?
Fine.
Oh, we're stopped. We are stopped.
Look at this lovely view. We can see the Coliseum.
Oh man.
You can see the track where they, have some racing, and
I'm sure.
You can see the Midway. What a beautiful.
I can see
Midway.
downtown.
You can see downtown. That's right.
Oh, I can't take it. I don't know. I mean, there might be one way to relax a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm not here to make you feel better. I'm just grateful that you decided to ride this with me. I don't know, maybe we're stuck up here. We haven't seen you move for a while. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, I hate the way it moves. I can't take it. I feel like we are going down.
We are. See? Now we're going back up. Very nice.
Oh! We are swaying far too much.
We are not swaying, Josh.
Ooh.
We are not. All right. Oh, we're done.
Oh, damn it.
Josh, I'm really sorry. I had no idea that really would get to you like that. You know what I'll do? Since you did that for me, I'm going to ride one of your rides. Oh, you really like that, didn't I? Maybe I shouldn't do that. No, I don't really want. I'm backtracking. No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. Since you've never been here before, Josh, we're on the shuttle.
Yeah.
This is the, powered by a tractor. If you're really into tractors and you've never been to the state fair, since I have to leave soon, you ought to go to Pioneer Village because there's a great John Deere exhibit.
Okay.
Also on the other side, the FFA has a wonderful little barn, and they've got little goats and little sheep and these really cool Indian cattle or something. And you can feed them carrots, and they're just adorable. There's also the Department of Natural Resources. You can see some pretty interesting things.
Oh, I'm going to see all of it.
And don't forget, you've got all these wonderful food vendors that we haven't even hit on. I mean, what do we get? Pork chop?
I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm going to stick with most of the
We pretty much ate a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the things I can see.
It is just used for other uses. Is that what you wanted, Chick?
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
I don't know, Chick.
I don't know. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
I am Chick McGee, and here's Ace Cosby. Did I say Ace? Yeah. And here's Tom Griswold. You got me doing it.
Thank you very much. A little discombobulated over here, sorry.
Speaking of that, this is day 2, and we can't have this continue. And Christy's doing it now, too, so you need to, because wherever you go, she'll follow. You could place a nice motorcycle between the front of your car and the end of the parking space in the parking lot.
Well, see, and then I pull up next to him, so I assume that's... Yeah.
That's where you're supposed. I don't know why you're staying so far away from the median. I'm sure there's some convoluted weird...
No, it's the tree.
A tree biting you? What the hell?
Sapper.
He originally saw Wizard of Oz. He's terrified the tree's going to grab him.
Wait a minute. So you're purposely not parking as much under the tree because of the bird poop?
Yes.
Well, you can't do that. You're in
Why don't you pick a different spot?
You're in the middle of the parking lot.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to go over here to the handicap spot.
I'm not handicapped.
You're making the parking lot a danger.
You're getting a pretty good highlight.
I'll have to. It's very dark when I get here.
The parking lot's lit.
Was it dark when you got here, Josh?
It was.
Yeah.
It
was.
Really?
It's dark, whatever.
It's summer, but the sun's not out at 4 a.m. We're fine.
Okay, sorry.
And by the way, we have to talk about this. Your son is having trouble, and I feel like I need to step in here and help him talk to you.
With no one.
Apparently, last night during dinner,
Right.
someone mentioned baba ganoush.
No one said anything. It was on a menu. They had baba ganoush on a menu.
I had a baba ganoush on a menu.
And I thought it was really amazing.
And then Tom said, for some reason, he went off on this Christopher Walken rant.
He goes, are you familiar with Christopher Walken?
No, first of all, he said, are you familiar with Christopher Walken? How he says
the
it.
server walked up and he goes, are you familiar with Christopher Walken? And then gets a nod. And he goes, I was watching a Christopher Walken film earlier. And he goes, hey, try my baba ganoush. And everyone looks at him kind of weird. And he goes, no, I know it sounds terrible, but it tastes delicious. And the server just goes, do you guys want anything except for water?
I know your mommy told you were amazing, but all servers don't want to talk to you. Okay?
No, I thought just by chance.
He's doing it to us.
No, we had an interesting what was it, a birthday or something about Macbeth. And Macbeth was in the news.
What?
Yeah, and
the Scottish play, sure.
And I said, has McDonald's ever tried to do a tie-in with the great stage play Macbeth?
Yeah, Josh, you missed that part.
A toy?
I must have.
Yeah, you did.
You mean a toy and a fun meal?
Some kind of tie-in with Macbeth.
And I neglected to say he also said all of this to the server
How did
as
that
well.
go with Baba Ganoush?
He did say all this, too.
What? He goes, earlier on the show, I was talking about Macbeth and McDonald's. I said, have they ever done...
all 3 witches.
And I'll have to, let me see if I can find this. There's I was not aware, and I just thought it would be funny if they did. And there was a movie made.
Oh, my God.
This is right up your alley, Josh.
Okay.
There was a movie made that it kind of has, it's about this is going to take me a second to find, about this place. Here we go. It's it stars Maura Tierney from News Radio.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah,
she's great. But it's a film called Scotland, Pennsylvania, and it's about with the aforementioned Christopher Walken. And
there it is, Walken.
And it's about this 70s era suburban Pennsylvania fast food place that I guess is called Macbeth's. But I was watching the preview and they talked about baba ganoush, which I'd never heard of. And then here I am an hour later looking at a menu, and the second thing on there is baba ganoush.
Wow! Did you try it?
No, it sounds disgusting.
It's great.
No, I know. No, I was kidding. The food there was tremendous.
You know what? I've given you a hard time. I'm going to go back on this. You shouldn't look at menus anymore. Just ask the server what they like and just do it that way.
And Baba Ganoush should have never come up.
Yeah. So,
and this is part of why your day is so packed.
How old was the server, by the way?
I mean, 19 years old.
And everything's. You have such busy days. And
she was familiar with Christopher Walken.
If it takes 2 hours to have a dinner because you talk to the server for an hour 45, you know.
But so in any event, there's a funny scene in the movie.
He's not going to stop.
Regarding the Baba Ganoush.
All right.
So
I feel like I've watched
Pennsylvania, Scotland,
Pennsylvania.
Right.
We need to watch it. I just watched the previews, so I thought it was interesting. Tried to engage the server, and she looked bored.
My other favorite thing your dad does at restaurants is whoever is the server, your father will make this proclamation: "We are going to be your favorite table."
Oh, you know what? I stole that. I love that. That's my favorite line.
We're going to be your favorite table.
That's a hilarious line. It's a great line at the beginning
Tom,
of the meeting.
passing it on to the next generation.
Yeah.
And by the way,
The
Don
poor
Cheadle,
servers that have to go through this.
we've really inspired the people here. Don Cheadle was a regular on the Golden Girls spinoff called The Golden Palace. James writes in, and it's echoed by Bill. He was the hotel manager on the spinoff The Golden Palace.
Oh.
Josh, being such a huge fan of the Golden Girls,
I missed the Golden Palace.
There was a Golden Girls spin.
And I believe Don Cheadle said that being the hotel, the manager of that hotel was more fun than the other hotel movie he was.
Oh, yeah.
The Golden Girls had a few more laughs than Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah.
The Golden Palace had the same three girls.
How did I know you would watch the Golden Palace?
I do research.
Go ahead. Really?
Everybody but Maud was on that.
Yeah, why did B. Arthur not agree?
I don't remember.
I didn't like the script.
Well, thank you, B, for chiming in.
You're welcome.
Or croaking in, I guess I should say.
She was great.
What a voice there.
This all started with in 1606. They think was the first performance of Macbeth. I'll talk to you, Josh.
Oh, all right.
God.
That was why we brought it up.
And I just thought, wouldn't it be funny if McDonald's had a double toil and trouble burger? Trying to bring a little culture. Would you like fries with that?
Hamburger let.
And then on the commercial, it shows a lady. She spilled ketchup on her shirt. Out damn spot.
But apparently this movie, I guess, takes off on that. No. I had no idea, but I thought that was funny. Ooh, this is a bad story. I'm sorry.
Could you not read it then?
Well, I don't think there's any going back. The computer's telling him to say.
No, I just stumbled on this while looking for that.
Keep talking. Talk.
People want your opinion. They want to hear you.
It's so hot in Arizona.
How hot is it?
Are this the falling down thing?
Yes, this is awful.
Yeah, it is awful. It's so hot in Arizona, doctors are treating people for burns incurred by just falling on the ground. Dr. Kevin.
What?
Yes.
Why are they falling?
Dr. Kevin Foster, Director of Burn Services at the
Dr.
Arizona.
Kevin Foster. Kevin Foster.
Oh, I don't know that. Whatever that is.
Camptown Lady?
Camptown Lady.
Stephen Foster.
Camptown Ladies. Kevin Foster.
The Director of Burn Services.
Very good.
Just as good as Baba Ganoush and Christopher Walken in Scotland, Pennsylvania, whatever the hell it is.
Dr. Foster, who is the Director of Burn Services at the Arizona Burn Center at Valley Wise Health, said summers are our busy season, but the number of patients that we're seeing and the severity of injuries is much higher. He went on to tell CNN the temperature of asphalt and pavement and concrete and sidewalks in Arizona on a warm, sunny day or summer afternoon, 180 degrees sometimes.
Sure is.
It's just a little below boiling. It could take only a fraction of a second.
It's not a little below boiling.
To get a pretty deep burn. I know that. I'm reading his quote.
Well, but the asphalt will probably goo up and stick
The
to you
tar
and
does.
continue to burn.
I remember as a kid, we used to pop those bubbles all the time.
But isn't this God's way of saying maybe don't effing live there?
I don't know about that.
I mean, I do. Come on.
Arizona's a beautiful state.
What do you got against sunshine and warm temperature?
Maybe if it's 130 degrees, it's not fit for humanity.
Well, that's where your air conditioning comes in.
No water.
Don't blame me.
Pools?
Blame.
You know what I want to see? Who's that? Who's the?
Blame Artemis Carrier, whoever invented
the jackass that has everybody walking on hot coals. Is that Tony Robbins?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's one person you can nail that down.
I always love when people do that. Ended up in the hospital.
Well, it's because they didn't believe in themselves.
Exactly. If they believed a little bit more in themselves, they'd be fine.
You know what that stuff's for? It's for grilling out. If you want to walk on charcoal, you're an idiot, okay?
That'd be a funny visual bit in one of those, like, movies where some divorcee gets her life together and goes to this guru. They just don't
Jennifer Aniston.
Exactly, it's Jennifer Aniston, and they just do s'mores over the hot coals for the feet. It's perfect, Tim.
Would they walk on the coals first, or would she be a smart divorcee and go, you know something? No.
Yeah, in my head, they called it off, and instead they're just having a nice bottle of wine.
I could see Melissa McCarthy talking them into doing that as opposed to
exactly
what.
You know, that's a good.
They're listening to like an acoustic cover of a Bob Seger song by like a young woman, kind of changing it up a little bit, changing the narrative.
What are you doing here? Get in front of that typewriter, boy. You've got a hit on your hands.
Wow. So the ground is so hot in certain places in Arizona right now. If you walk in bare feet, you start to smell like the Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah,
man, it's got to. Yeah,
you can't walk in.
There's
bare
nothing
feet.
like hot sand or.
I heard a report yesterday. They're bringing in the trucks they used to be using to hold the bodies for COVID. They're now on their way to Phoenix.
What the hell?
Laughing the whole time.
Chuckling about that story the whole time.
I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
Maybe there's some spots where humanity really doesn't belong.
What's chuckly about that?
Get some of those folks into some air conditioning. Get some something. Keep them.
Oh, really? That's what we need?
Something, yes.
Yes, the federal government needs to provide air conditioners for the whole.
They need to not block fossil fuels so we can continue with air conditioning.
Do you just want everyone to leave the city of Phoenix? Is that when you'll be satisfied?
Just saying, maybe there are some limits. Maybe enough is enough.
It's a lovely city.
If he had a place in Phoenix,
running out of water.
Hear the end of it. How wonderful Phoenix is.
No, it's Scottsdale this time of year.
Scottsdale. You don't want to be in Phoenix.
We were buying green chilies at the grocery store.
And let's be honest, this doctor may have treated 2 or 3 people, and CNN went, hey, we have a story here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of the hundreds of thousands that live in that area.
Oh, and then we got another country heard from. The media hater. Okay.
I'm just saying, you have to question everything they do.
That's right.
They've proven to be unreliable.
Fake news. Fake news. Between you and him, you guys. So anyway, I have a funny story. No, you know those trucks they use? No, for the bodies. Remember COVID and the bodies? They ran out of room. They had to put them in trucks. Remember those trucks?
I want a source for that news story. I am a little skeptical. The trucks.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Do you have $1,000?
No, I'm not betting you anything.
Where is
God knows you're always right.
Send us the story.
Well, it'll take me a minute to get it.
If you know some old elderly there, call them. Make sure they're all right.
Make sure they're truck ready.
I'm just saying. Obviously, when it's that warm, as you can imagine, the decomposition gets a little gamey rather quickly. Heat, you see.
And are you saying that more people are dying because of the heat, or are you saying that they need these trucks because they have the cooling equipment on them?
Both, yeah. So
okay.
I guess what Josh is saying, if I'm hearing this, and I'm sure I'm not, we should take, instead of putting the bodies in there, they're already dead. Stack those up in the corner. Let's put the people who can't, find a place to live in the trucks, and at least they'll get some nice AC. Is that right?
I didn't say that, but yes, if it comes to saving a person as opposed to keeping a corpse cold, I go with saving the person.
This is your drawer.
Oh, yes, there are now Airbnb morgues.
Why is he laughing?
I don't know.
Because you can stay cold in one
Sylvia, this is your drawer, is the comedy line that put him away.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He's laughing like he said something funny.
And let's not forget.
And his little buddy is laughing with him.
The one thought that we need to keep is that he's parking in the middle of our parking lot so he doesn't get his car crapped on by birds.
That's right.
He's basically in the middle of the parking lot.
I'm going to go move my car. I didn't know. I just pull up. My mirrors meet, and then I just...
No, yeah, that's rational thinking. That's you're all good.
But you'll get your car crapped on by birds. Why don't you park it over here by the...
I've got to see it. I didn't notice it. Boy.
Have you ever come in here on the weekends and see how people park?
Well, that one guy.
How many people are here? 2?
Halfway up the stairs?
Yeah. What the hell's that?
I know.
You know, there's nothing honorable about coming in here when we don't have to be here. You're always bragging, I got here at 2 a.m. I come in on the weekend.
For me, it's because I forgot something.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Now, be honest. When you pull in, you don't see anybody else here. You go, I can tell them about it tomorrow.
The martyrdom continues.
That's right.
I was here, by the way.
Where's
you
my
weren't
cross?
Here. You are welcome.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's time for a quiz. I know it's early.
I'm talking to you.
Wait a minute. Are we going to? Oh, I smell it. The Ace Cosby joke of the day coming in just a few minutes. A special early edition by request. But right now, Christy Lee, here's a question you can answer.
Okay.
What's your sleep number setting?
35.
Now, that means what?
It means I like my mattress a little soft.
That means what?
Soft mattress.
All right.
Thanks.
Willie was not here on Friday.
And I also don't have a soft mattress.
But Willie, Andy, Christy's husband.
Willie Andy?
He was in the audience for the show at the fair, and we asked Andy what his sleep number setting was. Do you want to guess?
Can you guys just leave Andy alone? Whenever he goes out, Pat, you made a song about every single one of Christy's exes when Andy comes out. That poor guy getting harassed with Christy. Christy's just working.
That's what I do, Willie.
Leave Andy alone, man.
His sleep number's 100.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
See, but you see the distinction here.
Yeah.
So now, back in the olden times,
Yes, we would have fought.
it would have been
Like, what mattress are we going to buy?
that bed's too stiff.
That bed's too soft.
Not anymore. That's the reason that the sleep number bed is helping couples everywhere, and even individuals, because you can adjust the firmness. They have perfected the adjustable firmness of the mattress, and
Congratulations.
a lot more.
The light went out. Congratulations.
And a lot more. We have your latest Sleep Number bed. Details on that are, of course, available at the Sleep Number store exclusively. SleepNumber.com/BT show is the place to go. By the way, 50% off. That's right. A 50% savings right now on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. And special financing, like I said, is available for limited time only at the Sleep Number store. Get the details at SleepNumber.com/BT show. We have bears in the news. We have testicles in a jar and more. And these are human testicles. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Okay, now, Pat is going to remove her wig. Go ahead, Pat. Can you see it? We're taking a little video.
Well, let Miss Pat put a hat on.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you yanked it right off. There
Is that clipped on? Oh, no, you've got like a yarmulke. Wait a minute.
That's
a skull cap to hold the wig on.
Looks kind of like
so
a yarmulke.
So it don't fly off in the wig, Tom.
See, we're already down to the skull on your head, so we don't give you a skull
Miss
cap.
Pat is not going to place her wig on my head.
Go.
That's really tight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, jeez.
Let me do it. Don't mess up my wig, Tom.
You've got a giant melon.
Are you supposed to cover my ears?
Idea.
Yeah, for a minute. Wait a minute, Tom. I got this.
Ow! Jeez.
Let the listeners know out there that there are about 30 cameras right now.
You're really hurting my ear.
Let me make sure it's styled right.
Trained on Tom.
Do I have bangs? I just want to have.
You look like Weird Al Yankovic.
Chick, describe. How do I look? I can't see.
You have a very dark, curly-haired wig on your head, and with your pale skin, you kind of look like
Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Not Denzel?
No.
Not Denzel in Flight?
You're a little too light.
You remind me of Tommy Lee Jones.
Just because you have
Lincoln.
dark hair does not make you a black man.
The 13th Amendment will...
Didn't Tommy Lee Jones have the black wife? Oh, yes.
Don't give away the movie.
They already won the Oscar. You sure do, Tom. You need a sister in your bedroom, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
I have to.
That's what you need.
I was hoping for Denzel, and I've got...
You look like,
You don't look like
you
Denzel.
look like a slave owner.
Christy hit it on the nose. You do look like Tommy Lee Jones in Lincoln.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she just said?
No.
He looked like a slave owner.
I look like a slave owner.
Oh, yes. Look at
It'd
that.
be very uncomfortable.
Does it really?
Yeah. As far as I know that. Never mind. We'll just move forward.
Miss Pat could be your Sally Hemings. How about that?
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
While Simon & Schuster has been sold to the private equity firm KKR months after a federal judge blocked its purchase by rival publisher Penguin Random House because of concerns competition would shrink the book market. The private equity giant will buy Simon & Schuster for $1.62 billion in cash, according to Paramount Global, the parent company of the storied book publisher. An executive for KKR is calling the deal a chance to work with, quote, one of the most effective book publishers. It says Simon & Schuster will retain editorial independence and operate as a standalone entity. That's a look at things you may have missed on a Tuesday. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
We didn't finish this story about a teenager in China broken the Guinness World Record for the most rope skips in 1 minute. 16-year-old Zhou Qi earned the record title at 374 rope skips, 60 seconds. According to Guinness, the record had gone unbroken for a whole decade, with Daisuke Mimura of Japan previously holding the record.
But of course now he and his family are shamed, so he'll be committing harikari later this afternoon.
Is it harikari or harikari?
Harikari.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't name it after the Cubs guy. Holy crap!
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Ross Bennett, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Are odors in your home a constant problem? Do you live with a smoker, have pets, or simply have annoying kitchen cooking odors that just won't go away? Do you ever hear comments like this?
Gee, Janet, I never thought of fertilizing houseplants with cow dung.
Or has a house guest ever said,
Great room freshener, Bill. What do you call it? Early American locker room?
You've tried carpet deodorizers, spray mist, incense, stick-up fragrance dispensers, and even plug-in devices that temporarily mask the smells in your home. Nothing seems to work. That's why Home Products Incorporated, a division of Frigamall Industries, is proud to announce its latest innovation, Le Clip. With Le Clip, foul-smelling odors seem to miraculously disappear. Simply put Le Clip over your nose and the nose of visitors to your home and see what a difference it can make.
Hiya, Mary. How you been? Wonderful, Janet. Hey, your house smells great.
See how easy? If you pick up Le Clip today, and if you're not delighted with the results, we'll send your money back. Le Clip, by the same company that brought you Le Blindfold, the product that makes messy, cluttered homes look more neat and organized.
Gosh, honey, the house has never looked better.
Le Blindfold and Le Clip.
Pick yours up today.
Okay.
Bob and Tom 24/7. It's not on air. It's online.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
The man in the studio with us is comedian Greg Hahn. You ever driven in a Corvette? What do you?
I'm a little bit tall for the vet.
Are you really?
That's a big car.
Yeah.
Put the seat back.
There's an idea. Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4". Yeah. I got a huge SUV. I just look at the rear view thinking I got to get some friends. Rows and rows of seats, nobody in them. I just go from gas station to gas station.
Hey, want to ride?
Yeah. Tell them about your 3-point plan for success, Greg.
What is that? Where I bought the car is too expensive?
Right.
My house is too expensive?
Right.
Knock up a fat girl. How about it?
Yes, sir. Mr.
Check me out.
Success. That's Greg Hahn.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives. And it's here on the internet.
95.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold. He's here.
Hey, man.
Josh Arnold's over there.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby, legendary voice, joke of the day. God knows where this show would be without him.
Award-winning broadcaster.
Award-winning broadcaster. Friend to the stars. Amazing benefactor. I'm Chick McGee, and I park the cars. And here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick. And kind of a palate cleanser to move on from our previous topic. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado.
Haven't we been through enough?
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
My grandfather, he had only one leg, but he worked at a brewery for 40 years.
Is that right?
He was in charge of hops.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
I like it. There's in that joke, there's a guy that's in charge of hops and another guy that's in charge of barley, and they yell at each other all day. I like that aspect of it.
Yeah, thank you, Ace. What a nice treat. Is everybody happy now?
No.
Off the Okay.
Sure.
No, she might be madder at you than I am.
Well, because you read things into stories that aren't true, and it makes me angry.
I didn't read anything into the story that's not true. That's what's happening.
If needed, is totally different than...
They are needed right now.
No, there's no
How do you know
documentation
they're needed? How do you know they're needed? Just
the
because
deaths
you're
are up
saying...
10%, but that they are...
What am I doing?
Yeah, don't even.
Guys, he's a liar. It's fine. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. You're all good. He's a liar.
I'm just saying if the refrigerator truck should be used for the people who are still alive, let them cool off.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice idea. Again, small quarters.
Why not use the refrigerator trucks for both?
Whatever they need them for.
That's right.
Okay.
Like if there's ice
One
cream.
alive, one dead.
That's
Just
right.
make sure you get the right
How about
door.
an area of the truck is for non-breathing and the area is for living?
There's an announcement. The truck by the white curb is for deceased.
No.
You're chuckling during this.
It's for the deceased or those who would like to read. The other truck is for chatty, hot people.
Chatty hot people.
You ever take one of those Uber rides? You ever do that?
Yeah, we are.
Have you ever taken an Uber ride?
So he's been Ubering all over town. And I'm going, just give me a call if you need a ride to the car dealership.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I have taken an Uber ride, John.
We have talked and told you to get a driver. That's basically what you're doing. It's not wasting money like calling
No. I'm dropping my car off and I want to get home and don't want to bother anybody, so I just Uber to my house.
Okay.
All right.
But there's a box you can check if you want the driver to talk or not.
Of course. Yeah.
That's kind of rude.
Why?
Why?
I think that's the best part about Uber. They don't say anything.
I need you to understand something. Not talking to someone, it's not rude at all.
It's a gift in your case.
It's okay.
You think that everyone needs the gift of your discussion.
These men and women driving for Uber are working hard.
Yeah.
They don't need to listen to you.
They need to benefit your personality, right?
I learn about them. I ask them questions about their lives.
They want peace.
What kind of questions do you ask them about their lives?
How long have you been driving an Uber? Things kind of tough right now.
Here's the first
How much
question.
do you make?
So what country are you from? Am I wrong?
It depends.
That's a peculiar tattoo.
Yeah.
Now I'm smelling something here in the car. What is that?
So why do you drive for Uber?
Is that goat?
Is that some spice from your people's cuisine?
Where are you from? No, not New Jersey. Where are you really from?
Where are your people from? I'm as friendly, as fun to talk to them, see what they're doing.
Do I detect curry?
How often they get home? I talked to one guy.
How often do they get home?
Yeah, I talked to the
military folk. They're Uber drivers.
Do you ever quit? You take a break every...
How do you know they don't live here?
You sleep in your car.
You know he's said it. Some guy with an accent. How often do you get home? I live 2 blocks from here.
I doubt that.
I detect an accent.
I doubt that.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, no, you need to tell me. So what do you mean you're dropping your car off and then driving home? What are you talking about?
At service.
I drive my car if it's getting serviced, and then I'll take an Uber home. So I don't have
and then take an Uber back to pick it up. Is that right?
Yeah. Of course.
So how
Nobody's cars get serviced more than yours.
No.
Why don't you buy better cars?
No, I've got the girls are out of town, so I'm getting everybody's car done for them.
Whether they need it or not?
No, they just.
You only have one daughter. I mean, one person in your life driving.
Yeah, the daughters don't drive.
This is coming from you, Christy. No, I've got the Suburban, and then her car and my car, and they're on. We're going through them all.
From experience, make sure, and I'm not saying anything about Kelly. This is more reflective of me. Make sure she doesn't have a bong in her car. Because one time when I was 17, you did this with my car. Took it in to get serviced. There was a bong in it. I never got the bong back.
Oh man!
And so it's probably in some guys' living rooms right now. But it was a cool bong. There was a Pacers sticker on it.
That was a Hall of Fame bong.
There will not be a bong.
Residue.
Mm-hmm. Won't be a bong in Kelly's
It was well seasoned, like an old cast iron.
That's
you
right.
It.
Well, I told you that. I had one of my favorite little suitcases, and one of you guys borrowed it. And then next time I went through TSA, I got the full.
Must have been Pat. He's the one laughing.
No.
They
dogs sniffing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently, it had been used for something else.
Been weeded up.
Yeah. So just a
bunch of hippies.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but it's.
Hey guys, I got my dad's suitcase. Let's put all our weed in here.
This will be a hassle for him at the airport.
That's how he imagines it in his head.
So you don't talk to the folks driving for Uber and say hi.
Of course I do, but I'm not asking them where they're from.
I don't. No, I don't.
You can be very friendly and very quiet at the same time. You really can.
Yeah.
Small talk.
So you don't talk to them?
Shut up.
If they talk to me, sure, yeah, I'll answer.
You know, I'm an introvert. You know that.
Yeah, I know that you probably wouldn't talk to them.
No.
But Chick would answer them if they asked him a question.
If they asked me a question,
So do you check the box, no talking?
I do, yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
That's why it's there.
Really?
That's why it's there. Good for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no tip involved because you put the tip in the. You don't have to get that out of your pants either as you're getting out of the car. That's why people Uber. That's why it's popular.
I know, but I'm just saying I like to talk to these folks and see what they're doing.
Do Uber drivers, will they take a cash tip?
Yeah.
Is there a preference?
Are they allowed to?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I do it. It used to be my move. Hey, man, hit the In-N-Out drive-thru on the way home. Here's $20. Get something for yourself, too. It's a great move. Love that move.
Well, that's cool.
That is a nice move.
Do you think the Uber drivers have a box to check that they don't want you to talk?
Maybe. They should.
Well,
they should.
Yeah,
some of them, they just lie and say they're deaf. That way, if they don't want you to talk to them, they put that
I'm surprised
in
you don't get that after talking with for a little bit.
I've had that. I've had the deaf Uber driver before.
But legitimately deaf.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not.
Just because
I wonder how long I'd be in the car before I figured that out.
I say
I have the finest listener.
You know, I talked with this gentleman. He was amazing.
Wrapped with attention. You hung on every word.
Are all people?
I told him a story about Christopher Walken.
Are all people from Thailand listeners as good as you?
Meanwhile, the man's Swedish.
Now that you brought it up, the guy just had a sign in the sign in the Uber, stating that he was deaf.
Yeah.
Maybe he just put that up there to keep people from talking. Now that I think about it.
It's a great idea.
Great idea.
I'm going to wear that around my neck on a chain. So I'm deaf. Don't talk to me.
But I think my tip is reflected on how friendly they are.
Oh.
Okay.
How about how safe?
No.
You give them 5-star rating and the best tip.
Yes.
Sure.
But you don't. You don't actually fill out a performance card.
My driver yesterday, Ra. I gave him a very nice.
I know names. I know names from other places.
You just said his name like he's a rapper. You just said his name like
he had a great car.
Can you believe that? A guy named Raw.
Very clean.
Late model.
Guess anybody gets a car
Seemed
these
to run
days.
Okay.
So he
kept his cab smelling sweet.
Took the shortcut. It was great. Gave him a very nice tip.
That was very nice of you. Good.
Okay, well, sorry. He was a man of few words.
Okay.
Just get a driver.
He had a limited understanding of the English language.
I think I could be an Uber driver. I've driven so much in my life, I don't mind it. Traffic doesn't bother me. None of that bothers me.
But you have a low tolerance for fools, Josh.
Yeah, you
wouldn't be. Here's the thing. I would be like Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be your Friday. I know those are peak good money making hours, but I couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't
Not
do the bar
vomiting
scene.
in your car kind of guy. Yeah.
My guy a couple days ago, he was on hour 12.
Whoa.
Out there working hard. Okay, well.
I saw a Lyft guy this morning, and I'll tell you, since COVID, they're fewer and far between. Trying to get a car is really hard. So I bet These kids are cleaning up, these gentlemen.
Yeah, it's always really hard for me to get a lift home from the bar before work. It's a struggle for me.
When we come back, I'm sorry, what's happening in sports? We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com.
Working for Randy from Illinois, yeah, all the way to security. My work was on point every day, but still the same old song. Along came my evaluation saying everything I did was wrong. Now I drive a compact. I should have learned to trade. I ain't got no money. Working for minimum wage. But still no raise. Just filed an offer to transfer. Wonder what that pays. They're gonna take me to California, gonna put me in HR. Just pay me a boatload of money on skate to pigeon forge. Swear to God, now I drive a compact. I should have learned to trade. I ain't got no money. I'm working for minimum wage. Took my money, so I turned sort of mean. Went from calling him a puss to breaking the vending machine. I keep doing my job, and I want Randy to know. There'll be a time when I own this company, just need my boat to be sold. Still drive a compact, but now it needs new brakes. I ain't going nowhere. I'm working for a minimum wage. Minimum wage. I hate minimum wage. Minimum wage. Minimum wage. I need a raise. Minimum wage.
For Batman, it was Batgirl. For Superman, it was Supergirl. And now, meet Spider-Man's female counterpart. From Bob and Tom Productions, it's the superhero women have known about for years.
All right, Toots, this is a stick-up. Hand over all your money.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, come on, lady. Hurry it up. Somebody's going to get hoiked.
Help! Oh, please help! Won't somebody help me?
Let that young woman go, you two ruffians.
Yeah? Who's going to make us?
I am.
Come
Come on, lady. You must be in your mid-50s.
Yeah, what do you have going? Some kind of superpowers?
Yes, I do. Take a look at these.
Oh, gross. Let's get out of here.
It's Spider Vein Woman.
Oh, God, no!
Spider-Man got his superpowers from being bitten by a spider. Spider Vein Woman got her powers from working as a waitress for 17 years. Don't make Spider Vein Woman show you her legs, because if she has to, she will.
Look at this one.
I think I'm gonna puke.
Oh, here, hold my purse. I'll show you my hysterectomy scar.
When you need help, call on the only superhero who wears long polyester pants, comfortable support hose, and sensible shoes. She's Spider Vein Woman. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
With us in the studio, comedian John Garrett. You have a straight job? I mean, like a normal day-to-day thing?
Yeah, I actually do. I'm actually a CPA, believe it or not. Yeah, and
that spells party.
Yeah, it does. Most people think CPAs are hysterical. Yeah. No, of course not. We're dorks, big dorks. But and honestly, on behalf of all accountants out there, I'd like to say that we don't all do taxes. Some of us prefer to embezzle. It's much more lucrative. I read recently Willie Nelson wrote a song called Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth as his little protest to the war in Iraq. And my immediate thought was, why does he care? It's not like it's his tax dollar being put to use. I mean, I think the U.S. government should write a song called Whatever Happened to Willie's 1040. Yeah, there's a tax joke for the accountants. Woo!
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
No, yeah.
You know, I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Comedy via your computer. Bob and Tom 24/7.
This is Bob.
.com. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
Josh Arnold is here.
Hi, Chick.
He's there. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold doing something with his cold drink over there.
A little creation I'm experimenting with.
Oh, boy.
See how it comes out.
I hope it has sweetener in it.
Welcome to the show.
Hear you adding sweetener.
Patty G, got some songs ready for us today?
Sure.
Okay.
You sound thrilled?
I am thrilled.
Okay.
We've collaborated on a little something. I'm kind of.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you had a meeting about it, did you?
Did you ever come up with anything?
You're going to go over that meeting
Late
now?
night text. I was on it right then.
Oh, yeah, there were some issues with what we came up with. We'll see. It's a controversial topic.
All right.
We'll get to that coming up.
Oh, God. They're tackling
Right?
tough issues.
Oh, boy.
Right? Oh, God.
Do we have anything in sports?
We can. Chicago White Sox Tim Anderson has been suspended 6 games, and Cleveland's Jose Ramirez for 3 games. Major League Baseball for fighting and touching off that lengthy, wild brawl between the White Sox and Guardians on Saturday night. The brawl by the Rock and Roll Hall is what they're calling it. It was, of course, in Cleveland. Major League Baseball announced the discipline for Anderson and Ramirez on Monday. Mr. Anderson, along with other suspensions and fines following baseball's ugliest fights in years.
It is, isn't it?
Anderson and Ramirez also fined an undisclosed amount. Both players are appealing. Also, Cleveland manager Terry Francona, closer Emmanuel Clace, and third base coach Mark Sarbaugh have been suspended 1 game each. Chicago manager Pedro Grifol also suspended for 1 game. So,
wow.
There you go. It was quite
what did you think of him
far-reaching?
Leaning a little bit on the play?
I don't know. I'm getting emails and I'm getting correspondence saying that the guy for the White Sox, Anderson, I guess he's a real jackass, and Ramirez, he's been doing this a long time, causing trouble, and Ramirez was just simply defending himself and tried to apologize.
He did, and apparently Anderson has not returned his messages. And
Anderson has not replied in kind.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right.
What to say about any of it.
I just thought it was cool that they faced each other and got into the sort of John L. Sullivan boxing dukes up position.
That's what makes it ugly to me, that they essentially...
I don't know why where are the umpires? Why didn't they just jump in the middle? I don't understand how can they can just let it go.
I don't know either. But
these guys are 20-something.
It's not hockey.
Yeah, but you
great
think they
athletes.
Exactly.
Well, it's not hockey. You don't let them fight, do you?
No.
And on a lighter note,
yes.
Oh,
special guests on our show coming up on Friday. The great musical assembly known as Here Come the Mummies.
I'm terrified of mummies.
Just by chance, got this letter from Mitch. He goes, my family and I saw Here Come the Mummies.
You don't take your family to see mummies?
For the first time Saturday evening at the Wisconsin State Fair.
Nice.
It was everything I hoped it would be and more. Thank you for turning me on to this great band. Well, they're going to be our guests again for the first time in a couple of years coming up on Friday. The great band, Here Come the Mummies.
All right.
Live horns. Oh, it's going to be terrific.
Yeah, well,
I'm not. How live can the Mummies be? We're going to find out. We certainly look forward. To that. I'm sorry, Chick. Back to you.
President Joe Biden welcomed the Houston Astros to the White House yesterday.
Are the astronauts here yet?
No. Actually,
I can't wait to meet Buzz Aldrin. He's my favorite.
Biden is the oldest president ever elected at age 77 to serve in the White House, and Dusty Baker's 73, so President Biden had a couple of wisecracks about this kid, Dusty Baker, and things like that.
That's great.
So
I love Dusty Baker.
He's one of the great gentlemen of Major League Baseball. Mm-hmm. He certainly is. Baker's been around the game for decades. He won a World Series as a player with the Dodgers. And last year with the Astros, his first title as a manager in his 25th season. So good. And they gave Biden the Astros jersey with 46 on it, as they do when they visit the White House.
That's fun.
Things like that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there you go.
A little something for the library.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'll be right there in the Biden library.
I mean, have they already announced? Like, is there? Well,
they all. I mean, that's the thing.
Right. Have they announced where that one will be?
I presumably it'll be in the Biden library, right?
Yeah, where the library will be.
Probably Delaware.
I don't know where he's
by the
from.
Golden Corral.
Delaware somewhere.
Yeah, inside a Golden Corral.
So you can make a day of it.
That's very,
very well done.
Very
elderly gentleman.
Very respectful.
Just down from the pain management clinic.
By the check cashing place. Okay.
The Jacksonville Jaguars of the National Football League, the sexy pick to be in the Super Bowl this year by or at least to make a big run in the playoffs. The practice facility the Jaguars use has unveiled their new urinals, and the urinals measure players' hydration levels.
Okay.
Well, that's what they're saying.
According to a reporter from the NFL channel, Scott Hansen, don't care for him, a video on social media showing the bathrooms at the team's facility recently opened it cost $120 million, this practice facility, the Jacksonville, even though they're going to be leaving in a year and go to London in the UK and be the London Jaguars. I don't know why they're putting all this money in Jacksonville, but apparently Hansen drones on at length about how the urinals are equipped with sensors to analyze urine. A light on the urinal turns green if you're sufficiently hydrated. If it turns yellow, you need to hydrate more.
I'm sorry, like how your own urine will be clear if you're hydrated and yellow if you need to hydrate more? Didn't God kind of already give us this indicator light?
Yeah, that's sort of the measurement, isn't it?
Good point.
What if it flashes flashing pot leaf? What does that mean?
Hang on. They're not making any proclamations that they can analyze for drugs in your urine, just your hydration level.
Well, once they've got the pee, they can do whatever they want.
Really? You think?
If it has performance-enhancing drugs, you just hear... And that's another hit for Sosa.
So if the urinal turns green, you're sufficiently hydrated. Turns red, you're probably going to get a notice from the trainers about you need to hydrate more.
Okay.
And you might have to have an IV.
Oh.
There you go.
That's got to be a great way to skip practice. You just don't drink water all morning. You show up. They know you're dehydrated. You get the first 15 minutes off, skip stretching, skip running.
So the team's going to have someone monitoring the...
Well, this is a new contemporary way. AC used to be done by taste.
Well,
that was that was a really rough gig.
I don't think they're going to have a bathroom attendant in the Jaguars to go with the players as they use the bathroom. If you can analyze urine from a urinal, you can probably tell who's using the urinal at the time and a name being spit out. Ace, I think.
You mean
that's how they're going to.
There's a camera on their face?
I would think there's some sort of electronic identification system going on there if they can analyze the urine, don't you think? They don't need a bathroom attendant?
Most players also honor system. Oh, I need to drink more. It would be that simple.
I think honor system's the last thing you want to get involved in the National Football.
Oh.
So I can't see this being abused by players as jokes on people. I can't. Like just squirting a water bottle in the urinal. Am I low? How's my boron? Stuff like that.
How's my boron?
My boron. You don't know. You don't know what the thing can do.
Do we need levels of boron on our pee?
I have no idea.
At least 61%.
And if you're low, horrible things can happen.
Kidney failure.
You don't want to be low on boron.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about this that is troublesome.
Well, it's a little big brothery.
Why?
Again, if you Willie's right, you just take a look at your color, you're going to know.
If anything, it seems like a waste of money.
Yeah,
but they need to know if they're high.
When you're paying a quarterback $500 million, you want to keep an eye on him.
That's not a bad way to look at insurance policy type thing.
Mm-hmm. Should we get one of those here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
There's somebody here that pees very dark yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
That is not good.
And they don't flush the toilet?
Yeah, we have a serial non-flusher. I won't name names, but in fact, I'll fail to mention his name. He refuses to flush.
Why won't he flush?
If it's yellow,
He's a jerk.
So it's a deep yellow?
No, his isn't necessarily deep yellow, but somebody else's is. Oscar's is sometimes yellow, but he drinks a lot of Mountain Dew.
Do you find yourself wondering why you're so focused on this?
Because I walk in.
He's focused on stuff like this. He's focused on that. He's focused on cabinet doors being open. It irritates him. He's got a lot to keep track of.
Common courtesy is big. I'm big with common courtesy.
I agree with
From the
Josh
guy,
here.
He's big on common courtesy.
I'm with you.
Ace is big on common courtesy.
I am.
He is.
If you're in your home and you want to let it mellow, that's fine. But you're in places.
Yeah, let it mellow at home, but not here.
Oh, let it mellow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
Jello, let it mellow.
I speak.
Not even at home.
Well, now, we used to have, do you remember the
Common
Whizzinator?
courtesy.
Yes, I do remember.
If you don't have common courtesy, I'll beat the hell out of you, okay?
Remember the Whizzinator?
The Whizzinator, wasn't that the velocity?
Yeah, it would measure the velocity of your urine.
Yeah.
It would spin around.
Just for fun?
Like a fair game, Josh.
How about that?
I mean, it was
However,
fun to a degree.
You know, the toilet in the men's room hasn't flushed properly for years. You have to hold it down to flush.
Yeah, you do.
When you guys got the Whizzinator, I was in like 7th grade, and I came in here before I had to go to school. I drank like 9 diet sodas, and me and my older brother just trying to go set the high score. Oh, so fun.
Did you get it?
Oh, I do not remember who won.
Yeah,
I think Dean won.
Yeah, I think he,
Oh, he's
I
got his
think he
thumbs up
did.
there, yeah.
Like 80 miles an hour, 88 miles an hour.
Whoa. Be back in time.
And your went back in
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, right now, as we advance in age, we need the Dripinator.
Okay. Let me tell
On
you
that
about
note.
Raycon earbuds, huh? There we are. Raycon's everyday earbuds. Oh, they look, feel, and sound better than ever with 3 sound profiles to match whatever you're listening to. They feature noise isolation awareness mode. You can choose to be immersed in sound or tune into your surroundings when you need to, and you can listen while you travel, whatever you do. Maybe you're in your bathroom having a urination, a grueling workout, optimized gel tips that fit every ear, every maid. That's right. They're perfect for that in-ear fit. And remember, Raycons will not budge. You also get 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, and they start about half the price of other premium audio brands. Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 56,000 5-star reviews, and right now, we got a deal for you. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Raycons are the best. Have you seen a picture of this Jacksonville facility where they have this urine thing?
No.
This is amazing. Right above the urinals, it's got these racing horses. And
like a game?
Like you're at the fair. You can win a nice prize. What's coming up in the news, Christy?
Coming up in the news, we have fake $100 bills causing a problem. We have a transgender woman who claims her ex-boyfriend is keeping something special in a jar in the fridge.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. And a bear. Loose on a plane.
Okay. All good stuff coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to...
Morgan Freeman reading Little Miss Muffet sat on the tuffet, eating her curd and whey. Along came a spider.
It's too good. It's perfect, man.
Can you do Liam Neeson doing one?
3 blind mice. See how they run.
What are they running from?
I'm a man who's kidnapped my daughter.
Right. Do you have any special skills?
I don't know who they are. I don't know what these mice want. But if they're looking for some cheese, I'll tell you this. I'm
loving this.
Pacino and Hickory Dickory?
Hickory Dickory died. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3, and all went wee. That's wrong. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub.
What were the 3 men in a tub doing?
A butcher,
Rub-a-dub-dub,
a
3 men in
baker,
a tub.
and a candlestick maker. I know who you 3 are. I know what the 3 of you do. But I'm going to tell you this. This bathtub doesn't have a lot of time.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
I'm just getting ready. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheels on a big rig. Okay, the even numbers. This is an easy one. Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, by 1.5. Here we go. Oh, there's 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5, 18 wheels. We on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, on a big rig. And they're rolling. Okay, Roman numeral. I'm here. I'm ready for this one.
All right, go.
Oh, there's I, V, I, X, I, wheels on a big rig. Very good. Roman. Okay, Roman numerals backwards. Here we go.
No.
Oh, there's XV, I, XV, XIV, XIXIV, wheels on a big rig. And they're Roman.
All right. Zowie.
And accidentally slid down the track at a record pace. Leaking sphincter left his mark in Olympic history, as well as on the luge track itself.
This has been another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history. Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Actually, I'm doing a CNN interview at 10, or else I'd go with him. I'm doing Larry King.
first time. I'm very
Larry.
excited. Yeah, I just want him to go, Saskatchewan, hello! Can you turn down the electric blanket? Turn off the fan above the oven. I go, you know what we're going to do, Larry? We're going to try to get your shoulders a little higher. Can you do that? Why are my suspenders so tight? Because they don't go around your Larry. That's why they go. See, if you let them go, the shoulders will do that. You won't look like you look like a vulture in heat. Muncie, hello. Question for the skinhead.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. You believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there? And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
Loads of curvy cleavage on display.
the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
Loads of curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
Hey, there's Willie Griswold.
Yo, yo.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Covered a lot of topics already today, but we'll keep moving forward. Any good emails over there, Willie?
Yeah, give me a second. I got to go through all these.
Okay, we got a big stack of the overnights, as we call them. Right now, we turn back to the sports page. Is that correct?
Elon Musk says he may need surgery before his proposed cage match with Mark Zuckerberg.
Liposuction?
Is he a big fella?
Is he chubby? I don't know.
I don't think he is.
I don't know about that. After seemingly agreeing to an in-person face-off back in June and periodically taking a jab at each other online, it remains unclear whether the two tech billionaires will actually end up physically fighting one another. Boy, that's quite a sentence. In a recent post, Musk said the date of the fight is still in flux due to a scheduled MRI and the potential of surgery. He wrote, I'm getting an MRI on my neck and upper back tomorrow, which is today. May require surgery before the fight can happen. I'll know this week sometime. Musk recently said the fight would be live streamed on his social media site, X, the old Twitter, leading Zuckerberg to reply, shouldn't we use a more reliable platform that can actually raise money for charity?
It's kind of fun.
That's a shot. Zuckerberg added that he was not holding his breath for the fight.
This is really cool.
I don't care at all.
Yeah, I don't think.
Why are you so
very many people
enamored with this?
Well, I mean, we live in this world
it's
where
never going to happen.
Famous billionaires, and what a lesson for kids. Hey, you become a super success, you get to
beat up whoever you want.
Have a cage match. Maybe if it was something a little more elegant, like jousting. That'd be cool.
Sword fighting.
Yeah, jousting would hurt. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Going full speed in a horse and you get a stick in the chest.
No, it would suck.
Did that kill you usually?
Jousting
can kill you, yes.
Jousting could absolutely kill you. Break your neck instantaneously.
It did kill people.
Yeah, that's why they used it in war.
Okay. Did the one guy have a longer stick? How did that work exactly?
No, they were the same.
Was that part of the rules? You had to have the same size stick?
Sure. Yeah, they wanted to be fair.
I'm not really familiar with jousting. Is there a contemporary jousting club anywhere?
Probably.
There probably is.
There's a lot of weirdos out there.
I mean, seriously, like they would have, I assume, like helmets and chest protectors.
Yeah, there could be.
Well, they have those restaurants that do that still.
Well, they used to have
medieval times.
Oh, they do that?
Yeah.
Don't they have the Christopher Reeve invitationals every now and then?
See, but he gets mad at me when I mention
about dead bodies and COVID. Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
He's Chick felt the temperature of the water. He's trying to swim.
That's
along.
right. I'm trying to get in there on your beach.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Okay. Well,
Eric Whitbeck. He's known as a collectibles guru. He works in trading cards primarily. He shared a video of something called bleacher breaks. And he finally found one, an ultra rare Victor Wembanyama rookie card. He claims the card is likely already worth $100,000. He had video rolling when he came to the card in his pack. Here's what it sounded like.
Oh, my God. First. No.
Yeah. There it is.
In his excitement, he clenched it in his fist.
So I don't know if it was recreated for the video or... And he keeps screaming like that for another 22 seconds.
Oh.
So there you go.
So the company that makes the cards, do they announce how many they print?
According to rumors, there was only one printed.
Whoa!
As I'm reading this to you, that might change. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know, and I don't have a lot of memorabilia, but I am a Washington football team fan. Yes, I suffer, and I have never gotten into any of this memorabilia. I have very few things. I think Christy got me an Art Monk autograph one year, and I have Art shoes that I know are his shoes, and a couple other things that I know came from. I mean, I watched Theismann sign a couple things for me, but I don't know anything about this collectible memorabilia industry, and
so they're deliberately creating a rarity.
I'm an old crabby guy.
Factory.
Well, not only is he going to be an amazing athlete, but they are trying to make it one of one.
That sells packs of cards.
Sure it does.
Sure. And so then
people tried to get the one.
Yeah.
So then everybody's trying to get that one card.
But it's already out there now, so.
Well, but he said it's probably worth already $100,000 right now, today. $100,000, $100K.
Wow. So this is in effect a lottery.
Kinda.
Yeah, I guess.
Boy, speaking of which, today's the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tonight.
Under it, what is it, 1.55 bill?
Okay, I guess I should get some.
Never gonna see you suckers again.
You don't even play the lottery.
Oh,
You're just telling us.
I just hate you guys.
I'm going to say I won the lottery and never see you again.
I'm just excited to use this as a vehicle to expose my hatred.
I would still come back.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're all winners then, aren't we?
Right.
Pat would go buy that pawn shop. I'll show him. No, we have a nice letter here.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, this is good. This is fun.
All right.
We were talking about skinny dipping not so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I received this nice letter from Darren.
Hi, Darren.
He writes, I live between Traverse City and Petoskey, Michigan.
There you go.
Heard you guys talking.
Does he really live there, or is he trying to get his letter read on the air?
You'll see. You'll
All right.
The other day, you guys were talking about skinny dipping, and Tom mentioned that he went skinny dipping in Little Traverse Bay. So I was compelled to partake.
Oh, God.
After work,
I was compelled to. Can you hear this guy? I was compelled to partake.
Yes.
I love the way Tom speaks. I feel like he's talking just to me. Go ahead, Tom.
Sorry, Darren.
Yes.
After work, I went to the beach, not too far from my house. The water was rough, abnormally cloudy for Traverse Bay.
The sea was angry that day, my friend.
I got in shoulder deep. Dropped trow in broad daylight, and yelled, "Here's to you, Tom and Willie."
Oh, my gosh.
I'd forgotten how amazing the feeling really is.
That's why I don't know how much I like the fact that some guy went skinny dipping and then thought about me and my dad.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it?
What's that on my balls? Algae.
You can go home, Pat. That's as good as I'm going to get today. Going a little bit of skinny dipping in Lake Michigan. Thank you very much for taking the time to write, Darren. You're obviously a sophisticated man of quality and style and great taste.
Here's a nice letter.
I'll be the judge of that. Go ahead.
This is from Josh in Arkansas. Hey, gang, wanted to thank you for introducing me to the Black Moods. Never heard them before. They sounded great on Friday's show, and I've been listening to their albums ever since. Thank you so much. Can't wait to check them out next time they're around.
All right. They are terrific.
Getting better and better.
All right. Well, now, coming up on Friday, we're going to have our house band will be the great band Here Come the Mummies.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing the Mummies. I know they're going to be in Cincinnati on Friday night. I'll get some details on where they're going to be. They are on tour. They were just at the Wisconsin State Fair. At this point, we return to the sports page.
Stupid world record.
Is Tough one.
An Indian micro artist.
Okay.
Indian micro artist.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken the Guinness World Record after creating the world's smallest wooden spoon.
Is that right?
25-year-old Shashikant Prajapati.
Shashikant?
What's his first name?
Shashikant.
Ends with a T? Well, that's unfortunate.
Carved a spoon measuring just 0.06 inches to beat the previous record of 0.07.
Oh, he just cut off a little bit on the end.
I bet he did on the handle. Record! Boom.
You want to go? I can go lower, guys.
To be eligible for this record, the spoon must be a 2-scale replica of a standard wooden spoon, meaning it must have a clearly evident bowl and handle.
Okay, they show it on the tip of a pen, and it's smaller than the little nub on the end of a pen.
Is that right?
Yeah, so it's a little tiny splinter.
How the heck did you do that?
How do you do that?
Yeah.
With a little tiny knife.
Takes him 8 hours to eat a bowl of cereal.
That's hard to hold when you're whittling.
By the way, used as a Coke spoon in the new Barbie movie, I understand.
I admire your effort.
Aren't they little miniature people? I don't know.
They seem to be.
Barbies are 12-inch dolls.
This really isn't that
Yeah, but
impressive.
not in the movie.
Yeah,
This isn't really that impressive, he says.
No.
Why
I mean,
not?
remember the guy that made the world's smallest violin? You know, it's playable and it's,
I think it's impressive.
No, it's kind of condescending. I was telling a sad story one time. He started playing the smallest violin right in front of me. It was really embarrassing.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, yeah, that's a little tiny spoon.
Shashikant.
What an odd name. Shashikant Prajapati. Wow. Not enough to help the medicine go down, by the way.
No, it isn't. That spoonful of sugar won't do
that
much.
That is one small
Tom,
spoon.
FYI.
Yeah.
When you order an Uber, you realize you have a rating, right?
Right.
So the drivers can say yay or nay to you.
You know you're being judged.
I wonder how many drivers have passed on Tom's request for an Uber because other drivers have reported him as a chatty Cathy.
I have never been passed over.
How do you know?
How do you know?
You don't know.
You don't know
Because
that.
you click on it and they show up.
Yeah, shows up. The new people,
one shows up.
Yeah, but there are 3 that might have said no thank you.
Absolutely.
Their little family's going to starve because they're not going to get that generous tip that I always give. Little family.
You just think of yourself as a Scrooge figure, and that you just you go around, you talk to the community, and you feed their family so they owe this to you.
I'm a good tipper.
He's not wrong.
So, Chick, you do click the do not talk box, right?
I click the do not talk box. Yeah.
And then we said, apparently CJ writes in, he is an Uber driver. He loves talking to people. They don't even have the option to ask their passengers not to talk. So.
Huh.
Oh, so the driver can decide whether that's an option for their car?
They can't. I don't know, but I just think there's not, as a driver, you can't click that you want your passenger to be quiet.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Shut my dad up, essentially, is what I'm angling at.
Right.
When you're in New York City, you were there, what, a year ago or so? Mm-hmm. Did you still use cabs?
Both.
Yeah. Oh, both?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, the best place to Uber is Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't want to wait for the bus to go from the hotel to the...
They're all right there in a line and...
Yeah, no, the buses take forever, and they have to offload everybody. The Uber is the greatest thing going down there.
It is nice, very nice.
My Uber guy in Disney World had a
goofy head. Please tell me he was wearing a goofy head.
No, he did not have. He had a sign.
Well, welcome aboard.
Saying, "I have cameras on you when you first get in the thing. That you are being photographed." Blah blah blah.
Good. Yeah.
Because he'd gotten mugged, and this was his.
Oh, jeez.
Please say goofy mug him. He's goofy. He could be driving one week. He could be mugging the next week. You don't know Goofy.
But he said if you're not comfortable with that, you can get out of the car.
Take another ride. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Goofy picked me up one time. He was sitting in the back seat. I had to drive him.
He's goofy. He's
goofy.
I don't know where you're going. Your turn to drive.
Yeah.
In my car, fun is first and safety second.
That'd be a fun a new service.
What?
They pull up, they get in the back seat, and you drive them.
A new service has started. It's essentially Airbnb for your car.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
absolutely.
What do you mean by that?
You
can rent your car out
to people.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, which is pretty interesting.
Right.
What?
I had somebody get kind of stiffed on that not too long ago. They rented a car and the guy showed up and it was just trashed inside.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah. But most of them, yeah. Yeah, like let's say your Suburban is sitting there most of the time not being used. You can put it online and someone can rent it. They're coming in for a convention or whatever. They can rent your Suburban from you.
No, nothing parties like a Suburban. Tell you what.
Well, I'm just using that as an example.
You got room for a lot of people in there. That's a blast. That's interesting. I did not know about that.
Yeah.
Well, a salute to all the cab drivers, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, et cetera, out there. So they
we
rate
use your service and we love them.
They rate you.
You
yes,
didn't know this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you find out?
VRBO people rate you too.
Can you find out what your rating is?
I think it's right there on your. Yeah.
It's a good thing. It is. Yeah.
Oh, so during the break I can look up my rating?
Sure. Yeah.
You have the Uber app, right?
Yeah. What is it, like out of 10?
It's out of 5.
Out of 5?
I am a 4.9 star.
What do you think happened?
I don't know, but that's still pretty good, right?
Yeah. Well, I think 5 would be the best.
You drop a deuce in one guy's Tesla.
I didn't do it. It was a Forerunner, okay?
Trust me, I improved the interior, okay?
Coming up, Kostaki Economopoulos with our NFL update.
And another world record.
And another world record.
Yep.
Well, all right, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube.
Josh is going to turn around
one of your originals. Josh, just take your phone and do it this way.
I'll turn around.
You're going to hurt your neck. I can just see it now. You'll show up like Ted Kennedy at Mary Jo Kopechne's
Josh,
funeral.
you don't have to.
It's like he's at a movie.
He's going to have the big neck brace on.
Isn't this weird for you? When
see, now that you say it, now that you've actually turned around, now it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Isn't he new since we were here the last time?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember him. I'm pretty forgettable. I noticed you wore red so the devil could find you first.
I had no idea that's how it worked.
Yes, either did I.
Okay. What's this tune called? Okay, that seems to be
what
working.
you asked for.
Okay, good. What was that?
Yeah, this is a completely original song, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Leonard Skinner, but apparently we resemble the guy. So every time we play this, we're like, "Hey, Leonard Skinner," and we're like, "No, we're the Electric Comics." But you guys want to try it?
Sure.
It goes a little something.
Well, Ronnie wore big hats.
Okay. He did.
I don't know, Ronnie.
That reminds me of one of the other times we were here when that little fella with the gun said he was going to sue us because he was wearing a hat on stage long before we were.
Sadly, that's a true story.
And then he stole a light bulb in the lift.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I'll tell you about that later.
Boy, would you look at the time.
Well, I was working my farm. I headed down to the barn because I was almost done for the night. When up drove a man in a customized van, so I knew he was a man tonight. He said, "Hey there, Jack, put your hat colored black. Got a deal for you. I know you can't read, but there's really no need. I tell you what I'm gonna do." I said, "Pardon me a minute." Well, my knees got weak as he began to speak, and his voice was ringing in my head. He had charts and graphs and color photographs. I didn't understand a word he said. I said, "Wait a minute, heathen, I'm having trouble breathing. Don't want to barter with you. Though I know it's a sin, won't you tell me again, what all does this contraption do?" He said, "Give me 3 pigs me 3 pigs, mister. Give me 3 pigs and a horse. Give me 3 pigs. Give me 3 pigs, mister.
Shipping and handling not included. Of course.
Hey, Braver.
Tell your little joke to Mary. I'm on a jam.
All right. Hey, Mary.
What is it, Carl?
Do you know why Mennonite kids don't take sex education and driver's ed in the same semester?
I have no idea.
I guess it's too difficult for the mule.
Why don't you sing one for me, Carl?
Well, my breath ran away and I began to pray as the man handed me his pen. And though my memory fogs, I know he took my hogs. I never saw them again. Now I sit and cry most every night that those pigs that got stolen away. But I'll get even. I'll see that heathen burn come judgment day. Now I say, give me 3 pigs, give me 3 pigs, mister. Give my 3 pigs back to me. Give me 3 pigs, give me 3 pigs, mister. Like a piggyback guarantee.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Electric Amish.
All right.
Completely original. Give me 3 pigs. What a classic.
That is
Oh, yes.
quite a show you got there.
Hi, you've reached gold level sales leader Kenneth Tarmac. I'm sorry I can't take your call at the moment, but your call is very important to me. I check messages every quarter hour unless in flight, in which case I'll answer upon landing. So after the tone, please leave me your name, 2 numbers, and a brief message. Or you can Skypage, text, or preferably email me at ktar_closer.com. He's still talking.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's still chatting me up. Oh, God. I'll catch you later.
Oh,
I can't get enough of this.
All right, bye.
We just landed and I pulled it off again.
Oh, you did?
I don't believe I called Bob.
All day, all night, all Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
So, Moody, is your apartment, is it tidy?
It is tidy. It's small. It's tidy. It's a basement.
Oh,
even better.
I thought
looks like we made it.
And I thought I knew the ceilings are low. I thought I had 7-foot ceilings until my 6'6" buddy came over and had about an inch of clearance.
Your ceilings are that low?
They're low.
You can't even get happy in your house.
I think my apartment's illegal, to tell you the truth. It's a basement with only one exit. And the exit is blocked by my meth lab. So I think the whole thing is illegal.
I could never stay there.
Beautiful neighborhood, though. I live in a great neighborhood. It's in New York City, Astoria, Queens. It's very peaceful. My neighborhood is so quiet. If there's any yelling at night, that means Ecuador scored a goal. I love it. It's a little rowdy. The World Cup's a little rowdy. Other than that,
I'll bet.
Oh, you got to come over during World Cup time.
Oh, yeah.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
No matter how hard I try, can't keep my hands off my face.
More details coming up.
Okay. All right. I'd like to apologize to everyone. I feel like I've been crabby for the first couple hours. I'm sorry. I deeply apologize.
Are you okay?
No, not at all. No. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Christy Lee.
Us.
Ace.
Come on.
You accepted my apology.
Cheer him up.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Apology accepted, Chick.
Thank you. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
No need to apologize.
I don't know about that.
No, we're in fine shape. Got talking about Uber. I'm learning all about it. I've been Ubering a little bit lately.
We all got our ratings while we were gone.
I didn't know that they rated you, the customer.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
I'm low. I'm 4.71. I think that's low.
4.7. Oh, I thought I was the lowest. I'm 4.92.
Oh.
4.94.
Yeah, I'm 4.9.
What are you?
I'm just a clean 5.
How about that?
Yeah, but how many times have you used an Uber?
See, that's the thing.
Yeah, and also, you've never had your friends. I've had my friends in the back of Uber. They're monsters. They say the most terrible things in the world in the back of an Uber on a Saturday night.
I haven't used an Uber. I can't remember the last time I used
I looked. Mine 2019 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yesterday for me. It's mine. I love doing it. It's just great if you want to get places. It's fun.
Well, think about the ease of the Uber and think about that all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Someone's driving your car for you. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I enjoy driving.
Well, you shouldn't.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't enjoy you driving. We don't enjoy you parking.
Yeah, I've got to move my. Did you move your car, Christy?
No, I'm not going out there and moving my car. I'll just make note of it tomorrow. And
we have an interesting letter here.
Just park over here in the handicap. It'd be fine. Nobody will tell you.
I traditionally park underneath that
you
tree.
know what? You get your car washed every day anyway. What difference does it make?
One of my
not
favorite
2 or
things.
3 times a day.
Right. So it gives you an excuse
to go wash my car.
that. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, due to road construction, now getting to my car wash place has become problematic.
Change your place.
Well, unfortunately,
There are more than one location. Many locations.
Many locations.
Many of those.
The larger point is, Josh.
Yes, sir.
This comes to us from Kevin in Hamilton, Ohio.
Oh, yeah? What's Kevin?
Oh, Hamilton with an exclamation point. Remember that story?
It says, can Josh please retell his story of being in high school and reading the morning announcements over the public address system? He, as I remember, made stuff up, and the vice principal was not happy.
That's yeah. My buddy Nick and I would we did the morning announcements, and we would often make up events or things, and the vice principal really did not care for us whatsoever.
What kind of stuff would you make up?
Meetings that didn't exist. So be like, hey, tonight or after school today, 3:00 in room 211, the the meeting of the Star Wars fan club. So go ahead and get, and of course, and some kids would show up. You can't do that. Is what we were often told.
I don't know if I ever told you this or not. Maybe I haven't. I used to announce my senior year in high school. I announced the high school basketball. I was the PA announcer for the high school basketball games, and I would make announcements during timeouts. And they finally told me to stop.
Like stuff you made up?
I know. Well, no, it was true because we had a poker club, and I said, "Oh, this would be." I said, "Hey, if you have any questions about the ASPC, that's right, the After School Poker Club. See David or Billy or myself, and we'll see if we can get a couple more tables started or something." And boy, they got upset.
Oh, that's not fair. You were just going to...
They were mad as anything.
I've never heard about your after-school poker club.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that.
Me and, what was it, Greg Beathard and McMillan. And
how did you do? Were you pretty good?
No, we just got together to eat snacks and
that's fun,
and play cards in the afternoon. Yeah, it was
okay.
something
Cool.
else. It was when I went out into the world. That's during my high school years. I actually participated in the culture.
What happened? Was there?
Shut up, Christy.
We sang every morning for our morning announcements too.
Did you?
We had a song. Yeah.
What was the song?
Good morning, Rockwood Summit. It's such a beautiful day. Good morning, Rockwood Summit. And then it would be a different rhyme every morning. Yeah.
I'm sure you guys had fun with that.
It had to rhyme with day.
Yes, but we would break the rules a lot. So sometimes...
Well, give me an example. What would you do today?
There once was a hermit named Dave.
Good morning, Bob and Tom Show. It's such a beautiful day. Good morning, Bob and Tom Show. Willie, hey, hey.
Willie, hey,
Willie, hey, hey.
That's the best you got. That's the best.
On the spot right now, yes.
Did you always repeat the first phrase?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was always good morning, Rockwood Summit.
It's such a beautiful day. Those were always.
And then good morning, Rockwood Summit again, or?
Yep, and then good morning, Rockwood Summit, and then horses like to eat hay, that kind of thing.
Did you ever do stuff that you couldn't do over the PA?
Yeah, we would sometimes, I would say, look at my big, and then Nick would go, beep, or whatever. That kind of thing.
I'd imagine this is what, in 80s, 90s?
Yeah, 94 to 96.
I'd imagine Gay got him there at least one time.
Yeah, you Josh and I are Gay.
I think we did a version of it, but it was clearly in lieu of happy.
Got it.
You know, but we were, of course, can you believe we got away with that?
Just giggling until fourth period. Hey, remember what we did earlier?
And sometimes, because the vice principal eventually sat in the same room with us and would just watch us. And sometimes I would just go to him And so I would sing the song and go, "It's such a beautiful day. Good morning, Rockwood Summit," and point to the vice president. And then it would just be silence for 3 seconds, and then that would be it.
So you were on video? People could see that?
No. So it didn't make any sense when we would do that. But it was just, they did not care.
We'll do one to reintroduce Chick Sports segment.
Okay. Good morning, Bob and Tom Show. It's such a beautiful day. Good morning, Bob and Tom Show. What did the athletes play?
Oh, that was good.
Jousting. Jousting. This is from Mike. It says, "Dear fun idiots."
Oh, yeah.
They still do full-fledged joustings. I have seen them live at a medieval festival in Ohio. Sorry, Tom, not Michigan. It says that here. And when I spoke with the knights after the tournament, they indicated that there are a couple of major festivals in the country that still have live, full armor jousting.
Wow.
I believe they said Tennessee has a rather large, full armor jousting tournament.
Anything goes in Tennessee.
Do they have to, at the end of the jousting, what are they called? Sticks, poles, whatever their thing.
Lances?
Lances, I think.
Is it a lance?
Yeah, I think so.
They used to make lances, and then jousting went out, and now they make snack crackers.
That's how. That's right. That's how Sir Lancelot got his name. He was always jousting.
Okay, that was a lot funnier than you two just sat here and looked at me.
I didn't get it.
I love those peanut
Lance
butter
snack crackers?
I'm unaware.
I have no idea.
You don't know what you're... We have some in the break room right now.
Okay.
They're the workhorse of the snack cracker industry.
Really?
Lance.
The cheese with the cheese cracker with the peanut butter inside.
What do you like?
Ritz, saltines.
No, I'm saying snack.
No, these are like sandwiches.
Snack crackers, not
Sandwiches.
Ritz.
You're telling me a Ritz isn't a snack cracker?
It is, but it's not a package with something in the middle of it. And they're
Okay, so it's a cracker sandwich?
Yes.
By the way, when Josh
you know what? No, shut up, Willie. It's really hard to talk to you. Go ahead. Willie.
Look, you've made it very clear you no longer care to work with me. You've made it very clear the last.
I can't be any
It's
more
about
clear.
8 to 10 months.
I can't be any more
No,
clear.
you can't. You can't. So,
And Josh, when you said you're telling me that Ritz is
but I'm not quitting. So you have to change your attitude.
So I have to quit? Okay,
Well,
we'll see how that goes.
When you,
We're
when
gonna
you
play
said,
chicken.
I think we should sing again. I love the Bob and Tom Show. It's fighting.
When asked,
I love the Bob and Tom Show. Chick is so inviting.
there was an old horn named Dave who kept a dead horn in his cave. When asked him how did he wanted to shout it, look at the money, I say.
wow,
What's that?
That's nice.
that was really good.
That's nice. That's very good. Hello, Bob and Tom Show. Chickie wants to quit. That's okay with me. I don't give a
There it
darn.
is.
You almost
See?
cursed.
And I think he does.
They show me the door.
Of course.
So, answer my
Here's
question.
We all care.
At
Don't
the end
even
of their
talk.
jousting sticks, is it like pointy? And they still going to
That's got
No,
a big
it's got
rubber thing on it.
No, it's got a punch. It's got a boxing
glove at the end?
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
I hope.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fun.
Well, now it's time to move forward here.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Do we have another? Are we done with the world records? Or are we
One more.
One
world
more.
record.
Okay. What do you got coming up, Christy?
Coming up, we have a guy that was bitten on his head by a bear in his garage. Have you ever thought that you might have 65 siblings out there? Well, this lady does. We'll find out.
Jeez.
Okay. Wow. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say?
I think we're going to take it down a notch and play something romantic.
Oh, all right.
You've got secrets, you're not saying a word. I can't describe just how much that hurts. I thought our love was honest and true. You're guilty, baby, and your silence is proof. How can I read your mind? Have we been living a lie? It's not up to me this time. I'm leaving it up to you, baby.
It's a slow dance for Java and Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
This is not a lady's choice, obviously.
You come home looking like you've been caught in the rain, smelling like cologne, and it ain't rained for days. High karate, time after time. I say this can't get much worse. No, no, no. You've got cheating in your eyes, girl, and your drawers in your purse. Oh. I can't read your mind. Hey, we've been living a lie. It's not up to me this time. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you tear apart my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up
Java's coming to see
girl. Well, I just can't believe you're deceiving me. Oh, no.
Smells like high karate.
Yeah, 'cause I'm leaving it up to you, baby. Leaving it up to you, girl. Leaving it up to you, baby. Don't you tear apart my world. I'm leaving it up to you, baby. I'm leaving it up to you, girl. Well, I just can't believe that you're deceiving me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, no. Get something on the side, something on the side, something on the side. Oh, no. Don't hurt me, mama, don't hurt me, mama, no, no, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Strokes, that's a lot of golf, you know what I mean? I look like a propeller out there just swinging away. I love golf. I swing with one hand. I don't even use two hands. I don't care. The instructor's always trying to change your grip like, hey, you're not the boss of me. I hit that ball as hard as I can, walk 6 feet, and hit it again. Every hole I use the driver. Par 3, I don't want to see a 7-iron. I let the big dog eat. I grip and rip it. I got the weight belt on. Steve's playing some golf, baby. You give me a golf cart, a 12-pack, and a lake, I'll show you how to have fun all day. You ever wonder how far a golf cart can go in a lake before it sinks? You ever wonder? 13 feet! I love golf. What a sport. It's a good sport.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
We're speaking with comedian Jim Gaffigan. What else is your life? What are you into? Do you have hobbies? Do you like weird food? You're a drug addict? Anything cool to talk about?
I love food. Food is my. Are you a drug addict? I'm very pale, but not a drug addict.
I'd like to be a drug addict just for a little while.
I love food.
Mm-hmm.
I even enjoy watching people make food. But you ever notice the Food Network is far more interesting when you're hungry? You know, when you're full, you're kind of like, this is stupid. But when you're hungry, the Food Network's like porn. You're like, oh, yeah. Whip it up, baby. Make it for me. I love eating late at night, too. You know, you're not supposed to eat late at night. And then again, you're not supposed to drink booze in the morning.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Mark Eubanks. Did you go to college down in...
I went to college in University of West Virginia, Morgantown, West Virginia.
Oh, really?
I was a mountaineer.
Well, why would someone from Florida go to college in West Virginia?
Because you didn't have to be real smart to get into school there. Basically, showing up got you that piece of paper.
Valedictorian was a 2.0.
On the breathalyzer.
Hello, you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
Okay, I just like to start off again. I apologize.
You're doing a fine job.
I feel like I've been a little crabby, especially with you, Josh. I apologize.
It's okay. I've been there.
I deeply apologize.
Well, I appreciate you, and I love you.
Thank you very much.
And I looked at the snack crackers. Lance, right there on the...
Right there, yeah.
I had higher hopes for that comment.
I know how that feels, and I apologize for not being smarter and more aware of the...
You know, Pat actually gave me some good advice. What did you tell me because when I'm in this way, in this mood? What did you say?
It doesn't last.
It doesn't.
It goes away.
It does.
Sometimes it takes time. Buddy.
Sometimes you have to fight out, but
and we're here for you.
It's hard to.
Okay.
We love you.
That really makes me uncomfortable. There's Willie Griswold.
You know, my God would make it weird. Jeez.
Yeah.
Why? It's true. I love him.
That's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby.
Oh, what a puke.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's...
Pat, I love you.
I love you.
Can you guys stop being sincere in here? I'm going to lose my mind.
I hate all of you. Stop it.
There we go.
That's what he does. The hallway bully bleeds into the show.
That's right.
Get out of my way.
Yeah. I'll park where I want.
We got to get a song out of you, Pat, because we got Kostaki coming up with our NFL report.
Oh, normally you wait for him before you make Pat do a song.
Yeah, that's true. Or go to another segment, or while Kostaki's waiting to do his...
Okay, well,
okay.
Pat, I know you've got a couple news-related songs. Christy, do you have the story about the
We still have a world record.
We got one world record.
Yeah, but he wants to sing a song.
I mean, don't you want to get a song in? A little
music for that ass? All right.
What story would you like, Mr. Griswold, sir?
Well, this is an unusual story. No judgment, but...
prepare for plenty of judgment.
I know which ones. I don't even... He doesn't even have to tell me.
Okay, now, let me just say this.
Tell me at least.
Let me say this. When I first got my very first dog as an adult, living alone, I got my beautiful golden retriever, Elvis. And when Elvis was neutered, I had his testicles put into a jar.
Really?
And I kept them on my mantle.
Sure. Put them in a ball jar. Why not?
They were kind of a conversation.
You were single then, weren't you?
Yes, ironically, they were in a ball jar. Very good.
Be unright.
Coincidentally, really, not ironically.
Be weird to put in a cur.
A transgender woman has gone to court alleging her ex-boyfriend stole her surgically removed genitals and demanding that he return them. The case is currently unfolding in Pontiac, Michigan.
Is it?
Brianna Kingsley, 40, submitted a claim in court alleging her ex, 37-year-old William
Griswold.
No.
Why do you have those balls, Willie?
Wojciechowski.
I still love you, baby.
William Wojciechowski is keeping her testicles in a jar in his fridge and refuses to return them to her.
Huh.
According to the Detroit News, the testicles were removed as part of a gender transition surgery.
All right.
Wow.
She's a she now?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
she should get them back, right?
Yeah, she should.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's just what an unusual story.
Very.
And I didn't know you got to keep them. And my other question is, why do you have to refrigerate them?
Well, they would spoil, wouldn't they?
Well, it's not like you can glue them back on.
I guess you would put them in formaldehyde or something, right?
They were airtight. I don't think there'd be any.
I would have thought the preservation would have been fine, too.
But if somebody stays at your house, you got to say, hey, those are not pickled eggs. Okay?
No.
Steer clear.
Right.
Isn't John Dillinger's Wang somewhere in a jar? Right?
No, but it's a good urban legend. Now,
well,
Pat,
there are a lot of things in biology classes all over the country with jars.
Yeah.
They can keep it in a jar.
But yeah, in any event, according to the Detroit News, this person's former, I guess they're still his her testicles. Yeah, I'm not trying to get into this dicey area of. The testicles that this person used to have are in the so-called ex-boyfriend's refrigerator, apparently.
Wow.
And you have a tribute?
Brianna Kinsley sits in a seat in a court where a trial takes place. With a feminine face after transition, her boyfriend Bill keeps her balls in a jar in the fridge. Let's go to the bridge. All the crazy lawsuits. The story makes me numb. All the crazy lawsuits. This one's from Michigan. Why are there gonads in the freezer? Was it to goad her and to tease her? Brianna Kinsley wearing a dress changed to sex wants her balls from the ex. Poor girl's perplexed, waits for a judgment. She wants the testes he keeps in a jar in the fridge. But he won't budge an inch. Oh, the crazy lawsuits. This one sure seems dumb. Why are the testicles an issue? She never wanted them. Why are the gonads in the freezer? Why are the gonads in the freezer?
Wow. I forgot how funny the word gonads is.
Yeah. I love the fact that you decided to go to the bridge and rhyme it with fridge. That's a very convenient.
Best I could come.
That was great. I love that.
Function,
I love that. That was terrific. Yeah, I wonder if this. I can't imagine this is common. In that community. When I know when I asked my veterinarian if I could have Elvis's balls, Elvis, my dog, of course, he was somewhat shocked, but he did.
You really did do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Where'd you keep them?
In a jar on the mantle.
Were they in formaldehyde or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just unpleasant.
No, it's funny.
Did you have a girlfriend at the time?
I doubt it.
There's no way.
Where are they?
They were eventually thrown away by some lady. I'm not sure which one.
Some lady.
It was hilarious. It was a real conversation starter. What are those? Oh, those are Elvis's balls. And Elvis would sit there very content. Best dog ever.
Oh, Elvis.
Right, Chick?
He really was. Yeah, he was
Great dog.
Sweet. He made me want to have dogs.
Never needed a leash. Stay right with you.
Love it.
Where are we going now, Dad?
He was the king of whatever you were thinking. He looked like he had it on his face. He would sit there and go, oh, well, this is... we could go outside, or I could sit here. That's fine.
Nice. It's all good.
Yep.
We're having a good time. I don't know how many people, if they have this kind of surgery. I know there are certain religions that require, if you have, for whatever reason, any of your body parts removed, they save them so you can be buried with them.
Right.
In fact, there's a movie. There's a whole movie that premise. What's that called? Very Bad Things, I think.
I remember that movie. I don't remember that element.
Is this the bachelor party? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The movie where they have to go dig the person up because they want to reunite the body parts.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe that's why this person was saving the testicles for eventual burial. Who knows? And it doesn't say what the judge decided to do. I would think that, the decent thing to do would be to give them back.
Right.
The judge does need to make a decision. I mean, the balls are in his court.
You know what? That's fair.
They're in the fridge.
Lance.
Claps from Ace. Thank you, Ace.
Lance crackers. And I'd laugh. Okay.
Time now to check in with Chick McGee.
Yes, one more world record. And guess who it is? That's right. David Rush has broken the Guinness World Record for the longest duration juggling.
This is an amazing record.
The record to beat was 12 hours, 5 minutes, but 3.5 hours into his first attempt, his wife gave birth to a baby.
What? David Rush?
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Oh, that's his first attempt, so it didn't just happen.
Yeah.
Okay,
The first time he tried to do this.
Wow.
His wife
why would
gave birth.
Why would he start?
No kidding.
If she was about to have a baby.
Well, you know this, Christy. You don't know exactly when it's coming.
Yeah, but as I've never had a child, but aren't you with your wife that last week?
Yeah,
to make sure she gets everything she wants?
Yeah.
During his second attempt, David said he juggled 10 hours, 53 minutes before two balls collided. During his third attempt, David juggled for 10 hours, 27 minutes, and the ball hit the floor. On his fourth attempt, David managed to set the world record, 13 hours, 10 minutes, 2 seconds.
He said it's the hardest record he's ever broken.
Claim the title.
And he has
a lot of records.
A couple hundred records, I think.
Yeah.
Right? But no pee breaks. He's what is it? He's got one of those backpacks on with a straw.
Yeah.
Oh, the Camelback.
Camelback, yeah. So he's hydrating. I'm assuming he's wearing a
diaper.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he doesn't say. He has to be.
Oh, you can't.
If he's not taking a break.
Yeah. But I mean, I couldn't stand in the same place for 13 hours and 10 minutes. Let alone
your kidneys will shut down.
I mean, this is a great record. This is one of his really good ones. Congratulations.
It doesn't say if it's a 3-ball record or a 5-ball record. I bet you it's a 3-ball record.
Oh, yeah, it's a 3. Yeah. By the way, other records that he has, most bowling balls juggled, 3 balls for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Most bites taken out of 3 apples in 1 minute while juggling, 164. Most consecutive axe juggling catches,
all very important.
Almost 3,000.
Is there more?
Oh, yeah, I could go on all day. He's got so many juggling.
It would seem like it.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Man, bowling balls, juggling balls, this girl's balls. A lot of balls in the news.
Yeah,
many,
very good. I mean, this is an incredible record. Can you imagine doing this, standing there for 10 hours plus?
Can you imagine talking about it for over
I can't either.
Can you imagine being in a room where someone else was talking about it?
Loves it.
This is a great record.
It was.
and apologies to you, Chick, for I mean, you had to read that. You had to read about
I had
failures.
And then I get people. Well, he doesn't act like he wants to be there. Well, I wonder why.
On the third attempt, one of the balls hit the floor.
Now, if you work for Guinness, they have to watch this, right, before they certify it?
Of course.
So they've either got a guy there or they're sitting there watching the video. Can they at least speed it up?
You would hope they'd be able to watch it at least time and a half.
Yeah, the guy hands them the video with a stool and a pre-made noose, and he points out a rafter. Good luck. Well, thank you very much. Coming up, Kostaki Economopoulos will
Is
be
that
our
right?
guest. That's correct.
And when you're going to go home and assume the fetal position like I am in a couple hours, you need the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system we like to call Simply Safe. The average break-in lasts 8 to 10 minutes. Fast response, crucial. Simply Safe Home Security launched their breakthrough technology, 24/7 live guard protection. It helps stop crime in real time. Now, Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter intruders in your home through the all-new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera. Simply Safe professional monitoring agents can now warn intruders that they are being recorded in live time and police are on their way, stopping them in their tracks. 24/7 live guard protection made possible by the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, available with the Fast Protect monitoring plan from Simply Safe. The new Smart Alarm indoor camera, the only indoor security camera that can trigger the alarm and instantly deter intruders with a built-in siren. Advanced motion detection and vision AI, the Smart Alarm indoor camera can tell the difference between potential intruders and pets to reduce false alarms. And right now, Bob and Tom Show listeners get a special 20% off any Simply Safe system when you sign up for a free month of Fast Protect monitoring. The special offer for a limited time only. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, Kostaki Economopoulos with our NFL report. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to...
Now, I know we're gonna try to do the big orchestrated version of Fred at some point.
Are we?
And we doing that now? Okay, so we're getting the...
Are we ready?
The official...
y'all just tell me. I'll go.
We got the official Fred. Are the Fred singers out there at this point? We have to get some singers out here for this one. This is a song. This is actually the first experience that Rodney had with the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra, and we brought Rodney in and did a recording of this song, which ended up being what the deal that got Rodney his record.
Yeah, I
record
guess.
deal.
I can remember the first time I did the show, and I did like 2 hours of this, and of everything I knew. And then I remember you asking me, well, you got anything else? And then I said, I got this stupid Fred song. And then that was the thing that kind of stuck, and out of all the things, you know, and if I don't sing it, by God, I hear about it too at the shows. You son of a bitch, I drove 400 miles to hear you sing the Fred song. Looks like you're going to be doing it a cappella in my pickup truck. You know.
How many of the Fred singers do we have out there? Do we just have Wendy? Because
we have no idea where the Fred singers are. Well,
Okay.
there's one.
Okay.
I'm not sure there is any.
Okay, well, I know I can sing part of the Fred song. I can do it from right in here.
Okay.
You wanna, sure. Fred. Got
That's
it?
Fred. Very good.
We can all sing. I think we all know this one, so everybody sing their Fred part.
He once shot a man just for snoring. Got out of bed and he shot him dead. Well, his name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. He was riding across the desert on a horse to another town, looking for a woman in a nightgown. The horse's name was, I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. Fred's riding Fred. Ha! Well, he got to a town, he met a woman in a nightgown. She was wearing a brown belly brand. Well, her name was, I didn't know what her name was. I got you, didn't I, boys? Listen, gotta stop for a second. I didn't know what her... You guys want to try that again? I didn't know what her name was. So...
It's like Haywood meets Rodney.
I think I waited a little too long to come in on the end there. All right, hold on. Well, we got...
Didn't know what her name was.
I didn't know what her name was, so we just called her Fred. There we go. Oh, now Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred, Fred's riding Fred. Fred's riding Fred. That song was written under the influence of alcohol and a few other things I can't tell you about on the radio. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing the Fred song, you'd be, well, I should say by saying that alcohol has a tendency to make you think things are actually funnier than what they really are. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing this Fred song, you'd be laying on the floor right now laughing your ass off. Saying the same thing I'm saying. Why the hell is he singing the Fred song?
Fred. Okay, do the Freddy.
Boy, that was just in pieces.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
Chew Works has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
She's got a smile like Count Chocula. Tom, she could chew through coaxial cable. Take her 4 hours to eat an ear of corn, I'm telling you. And believe me, Bob, I am delighted people donated baby food and diapers. I'm just hoping a dentist steps up to the plate. We're going to take fertility drugs.
My God.
And we're going to keep all 7 because it's God's will. Bull crap! God's will will was for you to have 0. You screwed it up.
Jeff Rothband is our guest. Jeff is a fine comedian.
I actually had to do that once.
What?
Be a pallbearer, and that,
Oh, my
that's
God.
heavy.
Yes,
that's a
it's
heavy job.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a funeral, and I was asked to be a pallbearer, and I always a pallbearer.
Never the corpse.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom show. Christy Lee at the.
I thought we got rid of this one. Didn't we decide this one was too depressing?
It is
this
pretty
one's great.
depressing.
I love this.
Lord, I'm down.
Can we change midstream? Do we have to ride this one out?
Dude, of all of them, this one, there are like 4 others that need to go before this one.
Yeah.
We got rid of the Sanford and Son one, right?
I don't know.
Hi, Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
Hey, there's Willie Griswold.
There's the beatboxing ones. There's the layered bass ones. The beatboxing ones, those are offensive.
There's Josh Arnold.
Embarrassing.
That's Ace Cosby.
I don't know what former improv or like a cappella guy you had to hire for beatboxing.
Who you feel sorry for. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Oh, thank you very much. Coming up on Friday on this show, I'm so excited. It's going to be Here Come the Mummies. They're going to be our special in-studio guests. They've got the big horn section, and, of course, they've got a lot of mummies on stage. It's going to be very exciting.
A lot of curses out there.
Yeah. And the Mummies, by the way, I believe they're going to be in Cincinnati on Friday. I'll get their whole schedule and let you know what's going on. We're going to be hooking up with Kostaki Economopoulos. There he is, right there, live from Los Angeles, California, looking awake, alive, and alert.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Good morning.
Hi.
Couple time zones over. I don't feel any of those things.
Yeah.
No, me either.
Now, Kostaki, I know that you're a big, avid NFL fan. Let's get right to it. And you have a special thing that you put together every NFL season. Tell people about it that aren't familiar with it.
Oh, All Pro Lines, at All Pro Lines on all your favorite social media platforms. It's basically football jokes. Come find us, follow us. And we're doing, we do once a year, we do we're doing the Pick'em League. It's a confidence pool, and it's to benefit the V Foundation for Cancer Research. So come join us at the social media outlets, and there's links to do that there. So
Very nice.
It'll be great.
All right. Well, we're certainly looking forward to it. A lot of NFL news, even though the season's just not even really underway. It's just the teams are out there practicing, but there's all kinds of contract stuff. What have you got that's on your mind?
I love it. Tonight's a big night, the first night of HBO's Hard Knocks, which is kind of the unofficial kickoff to the season for me. Also tonight, the Johnny Manziel documentary.
Oh, boy.
It should be interesting, right?
Yes, he was never boring, that's for sure. You remember he owns the phrase Johnny Football. Why? Because Johnny Bench was taken?
That is a profound piece of work there, Kostaki.
No one under 50 gets that joke, but you know.
Oh, no, it's a solid joke.
He was supposed to be a running quarterback, Johnny Manziel, but he couldn't finish 12 steps. So
Issues.
Personal demons struggled.
Lucky to be alive.
That's right, actually. He had the #1 selling jersey in the NFL. You got to really love a guy to buy a brown jersey with the #2 on it. That's a commitment to your guy
point.
right there.
There you go.
Other news, John Gruden's going to continue to work with the Saints as a consultant. His 2 areas of expertise, how to get the most out of a young quarterback and what not to write in an email. That's good. Jalen Hurts says he finds a thrill in never being satisfied. Well, then he should marry me. Because apparently,
you'd be a trophy husband, wouldn't you, to Jalen Hurts?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Kostaki, I would love to watch you as an NFL wife. I'm watching this quarterback thing on Netflix and watching Brittany Mahomes taking care of her kids. Just imagining you in the owner's suite. You've got 2 cocktails, a plate of chicken fingers.
Oh, that sounds great. Sign me up.
Go, Jalen.
Have you watched any of that, Kostaki, the Peyton Manning produced
the
Netflix
whole thing? I loved it. I loved every minute. I particularly loved the mic'd up stuff. You get to see what these guys are dealing with on the field.
And did your opinion change about any of the 3?
I actually agree with you that Kirk Cousins, despite being not particularly scintillating, is so easy to root for.
Yeah, he just seems like such a great guy.
He works hard, right? He's pious. He's in a constant state of dealing with all the bumps and bruises. He's studying film. He cares about the details. Yeah, it's actually, the whole thing actually is a really... It's a great window into how hard it is to do that job and how much work it takes and focus and energy. And
this documentary is starting a whole new backlash. There are quarterbacks that they're asking they don't want to participate, but no one can figure it out because, you know, Mahomes did it and he won the Super Bowl, and Kirk Cousins did it and everybody loves him now. And what's his face, Mariota? I think he came off okay too, but nobody else wants to do it. They're having trouble finding.
They don't want the distraction. Meanwhile, the star of the last one won the Super Bowl on one leg. Right, it's amazing.
But yeah, Kirk Cousins did inspire me. Just like Kirk Cousins, I will start taking off every Tuesday. I need to focus on the game, focus on my family. So I won't be in here with you guys.
You doing the ice baths too?
Yeah, that is so. I mean, I'd heard of it, but when you see someone actually doing that, can you imagine?
That's really become a thing. Ice showers and ice baths.
They say it's incredibly
migraines
beneficial.
And
I guess Reggie Miller has one at his house that he gets in, you know, once or twice, at least a day.
I've taken the first step, Kostaki. I've switched to iced coffee.
A plunge.
Oh, God.
Is the first step.
Oh, yeah.
You would have thought he invented
really commit, Tom.
the iced latte.
Honestly, he came in like, a couple months ago and said, have you heard this? Iced coffee.
No, they have iced lattes.
Yeah.
Last week at brunch, he was drinking hot espresso and iced coffee. He said he was doing hot cold therapy. I don't think that's what that is.
I don't think that is.
I don't think that's how that works.
Now, let's see. Kostaki, what's the status? What is your marital status? Are you clean?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm single. I just went on a trip, actually. Last week, I went to Colorado with a bunch of friends. It was 3 couples. It was eight people. 3 couples, and me and Glenn. It was awesome.
That is awesome.
I didn't have to check in and make sure Glenn felt included. You know what I mean? I didn't have to ask Glenn if it was okay for me to get hammered and play disc golf. You know what I mean?
When Glenn wanted to go to bed and you weren't ready, you didn't have to go,
I didn't have to also just go to bed. No. That is exact. I'm loving it. Life's good.
I would not let Glenn get away. That's all I'm saying.
Sounds like a keeper.
So are you officially single, though, in the eyes of the Lord and of the state of California?
Well, I don't know about the state of California, but I think the Lord knows. The Lord's in on it.
It's none of your damn business whether their divorce is final.
Next thing you know, you'll ask him if his wife's dating anybody. Can you just be quiet over
His
there?
marital status is between him and Greek Jesus. Let's just move on.
She's doing a lot of stand-up about it. It makes me nervous, I got to tell you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and I got
to
funny.
Oh, man, she ripped shit like no one.
Just killing it.
Your ex-wife is doing stand-up?
Yes.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you on this? Is this like the iced coffee of today?
Have you
had
not?
No idea.
Remember, they went out together for a while.
Yeah, we did a few shows that were like the divorce show. We beach.
Did you have to stay in the same hotel together?
Yes, we did do that, and we brought a kid, which is the reason that we're not doing this show very much. It's too many strikes on the practical side. It's impossible to figure out. Not to mention that it requires spending time with your ex, and if you liked them that much, you'd be still with them. You know what I mean?
Right, but good for you guys for keeping it civil.
No, it's been. Yeah. She has been so great.
Are you dating or waiting?
I don't know. I do this. I don't want to hear what she's doing, but I occasionally date. But I'm not in any hurry.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: are you writing jokes for her? Because
I have written some jokes for her.
I bet you can't resist because you are as good of a joke writer as I've ever met, and I bet.
Oh, that's nice.
I bet
Tom doesn't meet that many people.
Kostaki is a terrific writer, and but I imagine it's like. Haywood will call me, and as you know, Haywood has the cleanest act in the world.
Oh, and he does.
Haywood will call me, and he goes, "Okay, this is filthy. I can't do this joke, but You know what I'm saying? In other words,
yes,
you're sitting down with a blank piece of paper. You think, boy, this is a funny joke about me. I'll give it to her.
Right. Yeah. There are some jokes you can't do from the male perspective. That's true. That's kind of fun sometimes. And sometimes she'll call me and go, "Hey, this happened. Do you have any ideas for it?" That's a little, I mean, it's flattering, but it's weird. She literally called me after her first walk of shame hookup situation.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Can you write me some jokes about this?" I was like, I don't even want to think that it happened. You know?
I mean, his penis was so big. Do you have any
jokes?
Any jokes about wieners that I couldn't?
More of a limp of shame
that I couldn't accommodate.
I'm exhausted. It was 7 hours.
I mean, I actually finished. Do you have jokes about that, honey?
I had no idea.
You cared about my feelings. You listened to my story. You wanted to know about my dreams.
Kostaki is just typing jokes and crying into his coffee.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this anything?
That's such a comedian.
He asked me about me. It was really,
That's really funny.
So this has nothing to do with, of course, our topic.
Football.
Yeah, that's okay.
All pro lines. And now, Kostaki, tell us, as the season progresses, what do you do? Do you have don't you do a thing with you put like a special drawing up there or a cartoon and you draw, you ask for captions, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, sometimes we do caption contests. Sometimes I'll write a joke and people will tag it. Sometimes I'll
called memes.
There'll be a premise that's like, I like this idea. I don't have a joke yet, and I post it and we work on it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
You don't have to be so interactive. You can enjoy it passively. You know?
Yes, I'm a casual football fan. I'm not super into it, and I have so much fun with that All Pro Lines.
That's great, man. Thanks for saying that.
Do you have T-shirts?
Hey, we do have T-shirts, of course. We got some merch. Yeah, come join us. Yeah, and you got to play in the confidence pool. A regular pick'em league is fun because you get to pick the teams and you care about the outcomes, even of games you wouldn't care about. But a confidence pool is awesome because you, instead of picking straight up against the spread, you pick the teams to win outright, and then you apply your level of confidence to each game. So you get points for being confident on the games and winning those. It's actually, it's much more complicated and way more fun, way more interesting. Come join us. It's great.
Okay, cool. All Pro Lines, starring Kostaki Economopoulos.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, this offseason, the running back Jonathan Taylor underwent arthroscopic debridement, and I thought, hey, so did I. You know what I'm saying? my debridement is going very well. I'm enjoying it. I recommend it to all my friends.
By the way, Kostaki, I mentioned what a great writer he is. A tremendous stand-up as well. And let's see, Saturday, August 19th, you'll be at the Well Comedy Club in Bakersfield.
Oh yeah, I love that place.
That'll be a great show.
It's a cool venue, and that city's been really good to me over the years. And it's one of the few drivable ones for me, so that's nice.
Oh, cool. Bakersfield's always been a great Bob and Tom comedy city.
Oh yeah,
Fun
yeah,
place.
they've been great. Yeah, that's a good one.
You are a fan of the Atlanta Falcons, a lifelong fan.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Do you want to give us any predictions at all about the? Wow, got quiet.
Yeah, they're gonna be 8 and 9, 9 and 8. They're gonna be okay. I think they're gonna be okay. They've quietly improved a lot of the team, but I don't think this quarterback is ready for prime time. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. We'll see.
Okay, and lastly, who's going to win it all?
Patrick Mahomes and his wizardness. Again, he's amazing, and the coach is amazing, and the team around him is great.
Okay,
they're electric, and
we'll be watching and listening throughout the season, Kostaki.
Awesome.
And Johnny Bench was the punchline of the day.
Yeah.
For the Johnny Manziel documentary.
Also, this is kind of ironic. I don't know if you heard this, Kostaki. The Johnny Manziel documentary, they were actually going to call that All Pro Lines at one point. How weird is that?
That is weird.
A little.
Is that for real?
No.
It's a cocaine joke.
It's a cocaine joke.
Comedy.
Nobody got it. I feel like a fool.
I got it. As soon as you started swiping your nose, I picked up on it. Yeah.
Well, that's the best part, the visual nature of a radio joke. Perfect.
Well, we've been doing that for a long time. And, of course, the penalty for holding. You holding? It's a whole different thing in the cocaine world.
That's
well, Kostaki,
another era.
This may be the year for you.
Here for him
The
what?
Falcons, you mean?
In what way?
Oh, to meet the next Mrs. C.
Oh, my God.
It's time to meet. He's already said he's fine. He's not looking for a girlfriend.
Do you think that if Kostaki gets married, her name becomes Mrs. Kostaki?
That's what you think.
If you had a choice.
Would you rather be Mrs. Kostaki or Mrs. Economopoulos?
Yeah, that's right. That girl changed her name for me. She loved me.
She did?
She did?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is she changing it back?
Well, it was not fully embraced in some of the other ways, so it's an easy change. But yes,
okay.
For a while, she was Mrs. Economopoulos.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's good for her.
Good for her.
All right.
That's
good for her.
That's optimistic, was she?
Hey, my mom did that. She was Marjorie Potter, and she became Marjorie Economopoulos.
Wow,
that's a big shift.
Yeah.
That is.
Okay, well, thanks, Kostaki.
Thanks, guys.
Stuff. All Pro
Hi,
Lines.
Kostaki.
All Pro Lines is the place.
Hey, dude.
Football.
And now, coming up, have we completed our sportscast?
Yes, sir.
Christy, give me the teaser.
Coming up, we have bears in the news in a big way. We have bears. We have bears on a plane. We have bears biting a guy in a garage. We have a bear that stopped by a wedding and ate all the desserts. Just a lot of bears.
Okay, we'll look forward to that. Right now, we got a lot of everything out in the world. That's why it's so confusing. 1,000 channels on your TV. Blah, 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 this and that and everything. And I can't keep up. Maybe it's time to slow it down a little bit. And therapy is part of that. And right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. A lot of choices and too many choices, and somebody's not clear what to do. So it can be very helpful to get some therapy. And this is where BetterHelp comes in, because BetterHelp is a special way to access therapy, because everything is done online. The way it works is you fill out a brief questionnaire and you'll get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time with no additional fees of any kind. And the therapy is done online. It can be done essentially via texting or with a camera on or just talking. It's up to you, and it's all about convenience because, once again, it's all done online. So whatever your issues may be, you can deal with career stuff, relationship stuff, or anything else with a licensed therapist. So let therapy be your map. And BetterHelp is a new way to do this, and thousands of people have taken advantage of this. BetterHelp.com/BT Show is where you'll find all the information you need. And by the way, that will knock 10% off your first month if you add that /BT Show. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, like Christy said, we got bears. We've got Pasta Thief of all weird things. And we got to get to the sorority consultant story in case you're rushing.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the...
You ever put your nuts on an anthill?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Me and my buddies used to do that. We do anthill rides. Whoever can stay on the longest. Get your nuts out, ride an anthill.
See, these are the advantages to growing up in New York.
Yeah.
That never came up. There's a few activities in the big city. We never got to the point where, you know something, I'm going to just drop my nuts on the anthill for an hour.
Yeah. Maybe
and the great thing about New York is if you did drop your nuts on an anthill, no one would notice. They're just like, would
Have you seen the crazy guy on the anthill over on 3rd? Oh, yeah, he's nuts, isn't he? Yeah.
Wow. It's dangerous, though. One year they swelled up to look like a sack of kneecaps.
Kneecaps, you say?
Nice. We play gay chicken. You ever play this?
Gate chicken?
Probably not. Gay chicken.
Oh, gay chicken.
Hold on. Have you ever asked that question and got a yes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, gay chicken, yeah.
I was in a gay chicken league for 6 years.
Chicks played, and I could tell. I could tell he's got soft hands.
Love the gay chicken.
He's got soft hands.
Why do I think I don't want to know how this works?
I don't want to know.
Oh, no, it's a real chill game. It's, you stand there, you and your buddy stand there, you hold on to each other's penis.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And the
That's right.
first person to let go is gay.
That's right.
I see.
Gay chicken.
So in other words, you guys...
Now, if you look them in the eyes, you get a warning.
There's a lot of hand washing in this game.
If you look them in the eyes, you get a warning.
Welcome to a new show called I've Never Been That Bored.
Hey, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there?
Really good, Sam. A little happier, not?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
You sound like you're taking a big shit.
We're not supposed to be happy when we're asking if we're there.
I'm
Are we there yet?
Okay. The producers are in here. The minions are out there.
Okay.
Dad, would we say, are we
Dictator,
there yet?
Dad.
We're like, are we
My
there yet?
superiority once again underscored.
Okay, Hitler.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Hey, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there?
Diction. Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
This is not English class.
Dad,
That much of a T.
you sound like Mrs. Marshall. That's who you sound like.
I hope Mrs. Marshall doesn't have a voice as deep as mine.
And she teaches music too. And you're like, are we there yet?
I hope her voice is half as mellifluous and as witty.
Okay, now I sound like my English teacher, mellifluous.
Quit making up words.
Here we go. Let's go. Try it again.
I had a moment where my girlfriend thought she was pregnant. And by the way, if ladies, if you suspect that you're pregnant, tell the guy during the day. Don't wait until you're about to go to sleep.
Oh.
Because that's what she did. She's like, I have a cramp. I might be pregnant. Good night. I'm like, no.
Good night.
I don't think so. I go, well, let's find out. Well, what are you going to do? So I, hauled butt to Walmart.
Yep.
And
Got a test.
got myself a little test.
Doctor in a box. Yeah, I know.
2 o'clock in the morning. And of all the times to get recognized. I walk into Walmart in the night shift. Hey, Fluffy! I'm like, oh, great. What do you need? A miracle.
All right, here's some tickets to a Grateful Dead concert.
Right? So I found the aisle where they sell the pregnancy test, and I realized something. Walmart has figured out the evolution of how life works, and they put it in aisle 4. As soon as you turn the corner, you see condoms. Then you see lubricant. The next to the lubricant, you see pregnancy tests. The next to that, you see Pampers. Next to that, formula. And at the end of the aisle, they sell beer. It's a full circle.
Theodoric the Ostrogoth before the slaughter of the Burgundians, and then lost for 1,000 years. Class is like, I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, go find it. Go save the world. We'll be here when you get back. We'll be at the bar or the speakeasy or whatever they had back then. Perfect. Class is partying afterwards. Hey, man, what did I tell you every semester?
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7.
Joined in the studio by comedian Darren Carter.
Man, I'm telling you, styles have changed. Gangster rap is popular. And say, I can't even fake it. How come am I going to fake like I'm in a gang? How scary would my gang be? 15 redheads coming to your neighborhood, out there covered in sunscreen, be like wiping it on, talking about, stop pushing me, Trevor. Damn it, it's so hot out here. Our little gang hand sign would be like, when you hold your hand above your eyebrows, try to make sunglasses, squinting our eyes. We wouldn't be talking about west side, east side. We'd be like, hey, let's go inside.
Shade.
Yeah, shady. That's what we'd be on the shady side of the street. We'd only be in neighborhoods with big trees, and we'd be like, shady side, fool. 15 redheads talking about shady side. We stay inside because we get sunburned. When we go outside, shady side.
Jim, we mentioned that you are a tall man.
Yes.
6'6", huh?
6'6". Are you a single guy or married guy?
I just got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
How's that going?
First timer?
Yeah, first timer.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm learning, very slowly. I'm learning,
when women get married, they take the guy's name, and I'm learning that us guys are also given. My married name is somebody. Somebody's got to take the trash out. At first, I was like, is he talking to somebody else? Is there somebody else here?
Somebody.
Shouldn't we be on a first-name basis by now?
Well, someone's going to have to go to the hardware store. And somebody's going to have to put this table together.
Hi, this is Mike McComb.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Josh Arnold is here.
Hi there.
Hi. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Once again, picks this time to
Just reorganizing.
get your drinks all together.
Okay, thank you very much.
He takes a plastic cups and puts it inside a styrofoam cup.
I do that.
He doesn't. Yes, exactly.
Why?
Well, because they sweat.
They sweat.
And they don't, this way they don't.
They really do
Gonna
get
make
cold.
you sweat till you bleed.
And it keeps them colder longer because it's kind of insulated.
It's this is kind of not inside, but very out of your world. A lot of rappers, when they drink lean, they will put it in a double styrofoam cup. You'll often hear them talk about their double cups.
Oh, okay.
I got a zip in my double cup, and it's very funny watching you guys drink essentially from a double cup. It's got this weird hip hop effect to it.
What is lean?
Lean is cough syrup, I believe.
Oh,
You drink cough syrup?
Yeah, the rappers will put some cough syrup and some Sprite and Jolly Ranchers.
codeine, yeah.
It's like
No good. No good.
Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, I'm not endorsing.
No,
it by
it's
any
certainly
means.
abusing the.
But
But
there's
yeah, but it is for sure a thing.
A certain era of like New Orleans hip hop is defined
Yeah,
by,
absolutely.
by lean. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
learn something new every day.
At least you don't cough. You got that going.
Oh, yeah.
Probably can,
That.
you can smoke. I'm sorry. We have Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. Have we missed anything?
Parents are reportedly shelling out thousands of dollars on so-called sorority consultants to help their daughters during rush.
Really?
According to the Wall Street Journal, Trisha Addix, owner of the Georgia-based firm It's All Greek to Me, hosts a $600 seminar on the basics of getting into a sorority.
Not bitchy enough, Sylvia.
While $3,500.
What frat was that?
I knew I should have named you Heather. You'll never get in with a dumb name like Sylvia.
For $3,500, it'll buy you unlimited access to sorority mentors who advise those who are aspiring to be in a sorority through every step of the process. Sorority consultants cover topics like what to wear, how to act, what to say, and even advise clients to scrub potentially off-putting social media posts. The Journal reports that Addix is among a growing number of consultants who are meeting demand as entry into Greek life becomes nearly as competitive as acceptance to top universities. Stacia Damron, owner of Hiking in High Heels, oh my God, in Texas,
It's got to be a festival of...
said women submit application packets with as many as 30 letters of recommendation and are even required to submit videos detailing their credentials. She told the Wall Street Journal, quote, "My boyfriend went to Stanford and he said this is more complicated than getting a Stanford MBA." Wow.
How about having an old-fashioned personality instead of having to do all this crap?
I can't even imagine. I'm so glad I didn't have to confront the situation. But I have a friend whose daughter didn't get into a sorority, and it was at Texas. It was, is it SMU?
Sorority in Texas is huge.
Yeah, and she was devastated. I mean,
oh, poor girl.
Yeah, it was awful. It's a tough.
Well, the fraternity consultants, they can't really get it together because none of them have graduated yet. Ever.
Now, there are some very fine fraternities with very successful people out there.
Usually, you just whoever can show up with rush with the best weed.
You're in.
Bro, you are in.
Hey, look, Abdul, great weed. You're in.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
I'm not even. What else, Christy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been MIT.
There you go. Thank you for the tag, Josh. Much appreciated.
A flight from Dubai to Baghdad was delayed after a bear escaped from its crate and got loose in the cargo hold.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it didn't get to the passengers, but it was in
But
the
it
cargo.
wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
A video clip circulating on social media showed the plane's captain apologizing to passengers for the takeoff delay due to the escaped bear. Iraqi Airways dispatched specialists to sedate the animal and remove it from the plane. Keeping predatory animals as pets in Iraq, especially in Baghdad, has become quite popular among the wealthy.
I'd rather sit next to a bear than the energy drink sales rep I'm normally stuck next to.
So this is like all these super rich people. This is just for some.
Yeah, it was going to be a pet.
Why do people take their shoes off on planes? Why is that?
God, the guy next to me did that coming back from my vacation.
Because your feet swell.
I keep my socks on, and my feet do not. There's no odor.
No, they don't smell. They swell. That's why people take their shoes off.
No, I know. Yeah, yeah.
Plus, it's hard to clip your toenails with your shoes on.
Willie, if we're ever on a plane, I will give you $100
to clip my toenails
yes.
on a plane.
Yeah, especially if you're in the middle seat.
Yeah, I'm in.
You can't keep your shoes on an airplane. I can. I
only do it too if I have the whole row to myself. And
is taking the shoes off at TSA really still necessary?
I've flown a couple times and I have not been asked, but I'm on the TSA pre-check, so I don't know.
Man,
hey, I do whatever. I'm fine with it. And you guys know me. I'm not a big rules guy, but look, when it comes to bombs and stuff, check us however long you want.
No, that's fine. I get that. I'm just saying. It would be nice in some of the places. Then you need a place to put your shoes back on.
Well, some places
they have benches.
They have benches.
Some do, not all of them.
You want a guy there to take your shoe. You want a shoe steward, don't you?
I want a machine I can walk up to with my feet and goes, bzz, you're okay, next.
Oh, so you want foot cancer, not...
You missed those days. We went to get your shoes, and they x-rayed your foot to see what
I believe it was called a fluoroscope, FL.
You missed those days.
Yeah, Willie, I'll tell you about this. This is true.
I know.
You would go to the shoe store.
They'd x-ray you.
And you'd stand in this thing, and you could see your... They did this very, very briefly. I want to say early 50s. And you would see your feet, and they'd put you in the shoes and go, see how your toes don't go to the end?
Whoa.
And then it was they were giving people massive doses of radiation. Not really necessary.
I can't believe, you're not TSA pre-check, which means you wouldn't have to take off your shoes.
Yeah, I did. I went through that whole thing.
Okay. So you don't have to take off your shoes anymore.
No, but it's too much rigmarole to get it on the ticket, so I just...
Too much rigmarole to get it on your ticket.
All you have to do is put it on your profile.
Well, next time I fly, I'll have you do it for me.
Okay, I'll be happy to do that.
Does that cost money?
What, $80 for 5 years or something?
Like
yeah.
That. Yeah, and you have to go to your, for instance, whatever airline you're with, you have to update your profile and give them your TSA pre-check number.
Put it in
really
there.
a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's
a couple clicks on an app, maybe?
Yeah, sarcastically.
Yeah.
I'm just asking why is it necessary to have the shoes on?
You want someone to know.
I mean, what is it? Are their shoes made of C4? Is that what's happening?
Don't you remember the shoe bomber?
Yes,
That's why they started.
One guy.
Yeah. And then they went, you know what? I guess we better start checking. It was a couple of guys with box cutters, and they don't want those on the plane either.
Okay.
All of that makes sense.
So, to get back
How
to
do you continue to be on the wrong side of everything?
Okay. Sometimes they have you take them off. Sometimes they don't.
Rigmarole.
Well, I'll explain that in a minute.
I had to put
off the air.
numbers
Coming up, we have more bear stories, a couple more actually, and we have fake $100 bills causing some havoc in Oregon, and a new avocado tree is out there.
A new avocado tree?
Yeah.
Is it just a guac tree where the guac is already made?
Wouldn't that be nice? Oh.
Pat, a new avocado tree.
I got you.
You know what that means, don't you? It's one of my.
New song.
It's a Pat Godwin classic.
Do we play that anymore?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But we will. Heck.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
No.
Okay. So sorry.
I remember avocado.
Yeah, that
Oh, yes. I can keep the accent out of it.
Last avocado. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
More Bob and Tom.
A lion I've always said,
You want
I don't.
a lion?
I would. I know this is crazy that I thought about this.
What now?
I would never go into the wilderness and get and have a lion because they belong.
Right.
You know,
That's where they belong.
But if somebody like maybe they worked at the zoo and there was a lion and it had to live in a house, but it had to be sedated all the time, and I
How
could
about raised
squeeze
from
it.
a cub? A raised from a cub and
Yes.
know you. And...
I would love a lion just because they're so cute. I would just bite them all the time. Their face, that little
They
nose.
bite back, believe it or not. Yeah.
You know, and their teeth are bigger.
Nick has raised a very interesting point.
What?
Which is the essence of it, I think you said, just because you like something, you don't have to have it.
Well, I've always been, somewhat controlled by my finances, so there's a lot of stuff that even if I did want, I couldn't have.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I literally, and I have panic attacks. Well, I'll get done with the workout, and I go, I want to go get one of those really nice, like $6 smoothies, and I'll think about it for like, should I treat myself? Am I worth it?
Yes, Nick. You're worth $6.
You know what says something you think? I think in my head I'm probably the only one doing this. Right. I was at Whole Foods, and they had these like expensive lemonades. I don't know how to explain it, but the tops were where it had a metal top, and you would pull it open, and it would be a rubber seal like the old days.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like a little bit extra. But I had friends coming in from out of town, and I know this is crazy. I thought it'll look good in the refrigerator, And I was at Whole Foods, and I bought milk in the glass. I wanted it to look, I wanted to look like my home. It was a home, like my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah.
So I walked over and I went to buy it. It was $2 more than regular lemonade. Then I walked away. And then I went back. I went, what are you doing? You are a full-grown adult. And over $2, get the goddamn lemonade. Well, it worked. Because I'm not kidding you. But the outcome is how I reacted. My sister-in-law was there, and she opened the refrigerator. And, I go over. All my brothers are married. Their refrigerators are filled with. So she opens up. She goes, oh, fancy lemonade. I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't act like, I acted like, yeah, that's the type I buy.
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. As I only half it's there, I left the other half in the rolls and it's spoiled. I'm having the Rolls Royce fixed.
Well,
that's why I'm driving this.
I would have got the milk in the jug, but my lion ate it. So.
Yeah, my lion likes it out of the glass.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all do weird things. Doug Stanhope is with us. Let's see, we've established a few things. Doug is a single man, but he's living with a woman in
sin.
Her name is Bingo.
Her nickname, yeah.
They live in, is it Bisbee?
Christy felt the need to.
I got a great Bingo story, but I like her. She's got a really
careful,
conservative side of our family that listens to your show, and I have a great story, and I can't tell it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, she's very nice. We have met Bingo. She's very nice.
Yes, she's very nice.
And
we did a charity poker event in Miami last week.
This is the card game.
Yeah, with porn stars and me.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you hear poker.
Doug's naked a lot. Did I mention that?
You hear poker.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Those days are over. Yeah.
Okay.
I bloated up when I quit smoking. I just,
It got all achy.
Yeah, I get all bloated and fat, and I try not to be naked as much as possible. I'm sure Chick can feel me on this one.
Oh yeah, I feel you, brother.
Anyway, the only point of my story is if you're gonna have a threesome in a sleazy Best Western in Miami with a giant pile of stepped-on blow with Ginger Lynn, do it in 1983. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about last weekend.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Didn't work out well.
She's nearing 50.
Hey, wait a
Things
minute.
I should have done as a kid. Why did I finally do this now?
Then you rub your hands delicately up and down her arms. Then just kind of lean over and softly kiss her on the neck. The young fella says, oh, wait a minute. I'm teaching my sister. He goes, in that case, just push her in the deep end.
Except in Kentucky.
Jeez. I knew I should have held my ears for that.
Thus concludes another exciting
quick episode of Biff Whiskey,
Frontier Lifeguard.
Thank you very much.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Jimmy Schubert is our guest. Any other interesting news headlines, Christy?
The FBI has identified the source of the virus-like blaster infection on the internet. The suspect, an 18-year-old who has not been identified but is expected to be arrested today.
Now, can we execute 18-year-olds in our society?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm there. I'm voting for it.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell the kid's not getting laid. Any kid that's getting laid on a regular basis is not creating computer viruses.
True.
So it's basically, that's a sex education in high school. All they talk about are diseases and things you can catch, and the girls stop putting out, and kids hole up in the room and create a virus.
He's going to be receiving a different kind of sex education, I'm hoping.
Yeah, his baseball hat and his dirt button are going to be the same size once I get done with him. This kid's going to be able to do deep bends over a fire hydrant.
When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be rich as hell.
And then I figured I didn't need to write anymore.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Matt Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's over there in the performance room. There's Willie Griswold.
Yo.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Just doing some sorting over here, sorry. We can get back
There's
to
no better time for it than to when we're on the air.
God.
Sorting things, fixing drinks for yourself.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
The National Radio Hall of Fame.
They've long taken that down.
And I'm only there by proxy.
Yeah.
I can't even get in the state one. Everybody else is.
I'm hoping to get from the Hall of Fame into the living room where they have the really cool guys. Now, Pat, we were going to be getting a song out of you coming up.
Coming up, but first we have to finish our bear hunk. A Pennsylvania man recovering after he was bitten on the head by a bear in his garage. John Swartz and his wife Lori were at home when he remembered, hey, I need to turn off the hose I left running to fill an inflatable pool. He walked to the shutoff valve in the garage, but was unaware that a bear had wandered in. The 60-year-old said the next thing he knew, he was thrown against shelving units and heard the bear growl. But when he turned to flee, the animal bit him on the head. Swartz managed to escape and was taken to a hospital where doctors confirmed his head injuries were bite marks.
Thought it was a candy.
What is that that we don't know? Help us.
Dave Matthews. What would you say?
What would you say?
I believe the lyric before that is the bear bites him on the head. Thought it was
How
a
did you
candy.
know that?
I'm a big D&B fan.
You'd have to read along with the lyrics to be able to figure out what he's saying.
I read the liner note. Memorized the liner note.
How could we forget that you have that Dave Matthews Band dancer on the back of your car?
The Dancing Nancy, yeah.
The dance, is that what that's called?
Oh, sure, I'm a Dancing Nancy. And
Dancing.
You know, for years, I thought that was just a dancing logo for a studio, like a dance studio. And I kept thinking, man, that's the most popular dance studio in the world.
Hardcore DMBers.
The Dancing Nancy sounds like something that a dad calls his son when he's disappointed he's in the musical.
Aww.
You're just a Dancing Nancy up there,
I can't
aren't
believe
you?
it. Why aren't you out there on the football field? You're just a dancing Nancy.
Oh, sad.
The Pennsylvania Game Commission took Schwartz's shirt for DNA testing and then set up a trap baited with donuts to try to catch the animal.
Oh,
Donuts? Wait a minute. They're trying to catch a bear with donuts?
Well,
Is that
sure.
It's not like it's a cop.
Well, that leads me to my next story.
Wait a minute here. Slow down.
Thank you.
This took place in a place called Danville, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, it's close to me.
Yeah, they got a lot of bears up there?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the mountain, Pocono Mountains.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. God.
Tons of bear.
No kidding.
Bears are very,
We have bears
very
in
romantic.
the state that you live in.
At the zoo.
No.
The rest have been asked to leave. I saw the sign.
I can't imagine any bears being in the state I live in.
Wouldn't that be great if you went out to take the garbage out and there was a bear?
He's got that fox by his house.
I do have a fox.
Careful. They carry mange.
It's practically the same thing.
Carry mange. Don't tell him that.
They do.
It's going to be one dead fox then.
Just telling you.
How big an animal would you take on if they were trying to hurt your dogs? Because I think I would take on a bear if they were trying to hurt my girls. I don't know what.
There are videos out there of guys successfully scaring a bear away from their dogs.
I would lose my mind.
And there are dogs that have successfully scared a bear away from their people.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can't intervene. That is animal versus animal. You have to let it. If you see a bear, you have your
It'd
dog.
be too hard to watch.
And I don't think I could not jump in the middle. I don't think I could. I would be right in there. I would have to.
Even
depends on which dog.
Dog versus dog, you can't intervene.
Dog versus dog, I would still be in there.
Spray him with mace or water. You can't.
Yeah.
You get in there, you're going to get your arm slashed.
Yeah.
Bob Zaney did that. He got in between his dog and another dog, and he just got bitten and just slashed to pieces.
Yeah, and if you get in there, the guy doesn't give you your money at the end of the fight. It's a real bummer.
Yeah, you're interfering.
You don't talk about Fight Club. Dog Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Michael Vick went to
Colorado couple had a memorable wedding between heavy rains during their vows and a bear crashing their reception for the dessert bar. The two high school sweethearts were married July 31st in the mountains on the outskirts of Boulder. Apparently, just as dancing started at the couple's reception, the bear showed up to their dessert table. The bear was seen eating the lemon bars and cannoli.
I'm the friend of the bride. Thank you.
They got ricotta on these.
After the bear helped itself, staff security shooed it away and no one was hurt.
Mind if I do?
This is a cash bar. I'm going to light.
Hey, can somebody help me? I cannot find my name card. Jeez, this is so embarrassing.
A lot of scary bears out there.
I'll come back. It's fine.
We seem to be getting more of these bear stories lately.
Yeah, well, we're into their habitat, you know?
It's the ecotone, man. We're taking over. They don't have any place to live anymore.
That's right.
You're encroaching in our land. Time to eat you.
You started this. Remember. Rip.
Reaping what you sow. Can you imagine being slapped by, because they kind of like slap you, but their claws just
and
off with your nose.
Don't they famously smell terrible?
I've heard that you can.
I beg your pardon.
They claim that you can smell a grizzly from far away.
Oh.
And some people mistake them for big feet because the skunk ape, as you know, is very smelly.
Oh, I got to find the skunk ape story now. Well, we'll get back to it.
No, I think we need a song from Mr.
A
Governor.
new type of avocado tree may help prevent shortages.
Christy says, nope, we're going right.
Well, no, that's the
This
story.
is the story, yeah.
Yeah, we got the song for
Developed by agricultural scientists at the University of California, Riverside, the Luna UCR avocado has a rind that turns a telltale black when ripe. According to a release, it also benefits growers because of its smaller tree size, allowing denser plantings for more efficient and safer harvesting. This will be marketed to growers worldwide, the new avocado tree.
Well, it's cool that you can tell when it's ripe because of the color of the...
Yeah, they said black, yeah.
That would help.
Will it still cost extra, by the way?
Guac in many places will cost
it's always extra. The guac is extra.
I think it should be.
Yeah.
And well worth it.
Absolutely.
Well worth it.
A superfood.
Now, Pat, you have a guacamole tribute?
Yeah,
guacamole.
I have guacamole. I have an avocado.
Avocado tribute. Not guacamole.
Well, 3 or 4 years ago, Josh took the last avocado, and I teased him. So, I mean, this isn't really a song. I just kind of wing it, but here's how it goes. Josh took... Can I do it with an accent? Yes or no?
I insist.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What do you say, Chick?
Something Eastern European.
Here we go. Josh took the last avocado. He took the last avocado. Talk about bravado. Josh took the last avocado. He wants to make guacamole. To to shoving his pie hole.
That's mean.
From the green room he stole Mexican Coca-Cola.
He sure did.
He does whatever he pleases. Thinks avocado grows on trees. I'm gonna tell Jesus. Just took the last avocado. Lock him up.
Thank you very much.
Lock him up.
Well, that's great. That's good news.
Lock him up.
Yeah, it is good news.
Pat loves that story of me stealing the 6-pack of Mexican Coca-Cola. It was the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, nobody's going to want these or whatever. I'll just take these home. And I think I'm being sly and sort of sneaking them out into the parking lot. And Tom is out there, and he stops me and talks to me for about 5 minutes. And I was like, he's probably, the whole time I'm just like, Tom's going, do I not pay you to get to steal a 6-pack of bottled soda?
I guarantee you didn't even notice you had them. He had no idea you even had them.
You took him for our Thanksgiving.
He thought you were he was talking to me, probably.
Is the so-called Mexican Coca-Cola?
Mm-hmm. It's got the real sugar?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. There's a couple stores I go to where they have big signs saying, we have Mexican Coke.
Yeah.
That makes him worldly.
I know.
Josh, interesting story.
Josh,
one of these grocery stores I go, they do have Mexican Coke. I just want you to know.
There's one place it's.
I'm out there.
You know, you'll have to go with me.
What are you trying? Who are you trying to insult?
Are you talking about the big international grocery store up here?
No. I'm talking about this place I get tacos down there.
Oh, that sounds
It's
good.
a place where not everyone looks like him, Chick.
Yeah. Not anyone, actually. It's excellent tacos, though, I might.
Okay.
I think they're goat. I'm not sure.
Did you know Spanish for Tom is gringo?
It was explained to me.
And apparently, son of bitch. It was a flowery compliment.
Gringo Diablo.
Yes. That's it. There you go.
Christy Lee, a legit question for Christy.
Yeah.
Avocados, obviously, in the last 30 years in America, the consumption has to have gone way up.
Sure.
With good reason. It's the greatest. But do you think avocado toast is a fad, or is that going to...
Oh, gosh, no. It's going to be around. I love it. But I have to be honest with you, the key for avocado toast for me is use guacamole instead of just avocado, and then put an egg on top of that.
Oh, that sounds good.
That
Boy,
sounds
it's
very good.
It's very good.
That comes with a pair of yoga pants? Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very good.
Ever come with a pair of yoga pants?
I know you do. The way you talk about it.
Dad.
You're upset.
No, stop.
Pat, can we get your yoga pants on when we come back?
Hey, speaking of great Mexican food.
Well, I know you've been working on some stuff from Hello Fresh.
Yes, beef flautas supreme.
I made those.
Last
I sent
night.
you guys pictures of those.
Aren't these great?
Yes.
These are so wonderful. Pico de gallo, smoky red pepper crema. We had these for dinner last night. I highly recommend.
Now, this is from HelloFresh, and here's the cool part of this. They've done the shopping. They've done the measuring. You just put it together. It's the most popular meal kit out there for a reason. Every week, more than 40 recipes to choose from. And Christy just did one.
Yeah, 4 steps.
Last evening.
4. That's it.
That's easy. Quick and easy options are part of the new thing going at HelloFresh, along with a new code. It is the numeral 50 BT show. That's the code you need to know. HelloFresh.com/50BT show. Lots of quick and easy options, plus quick breakfasts and lunches, so you can save time when you're in a hurry. When life gets busy, don't call for takeout. Save a lot of money by just using HelloFresh. You put it together. By the way, it's a great way to teach the kids how to cook. It's also great for date night, Josh. You can add snacks and sides and switch proteins around. Have some fun with HelloFresh and save yourself those lengthy trips to the grocery store where you got that list and you go, wait a minute, I've got to go back over to that side of the store to get this. No, HelloFresh does the shopping and the measuring. It's number one in the world of meal kits today. 50% off. That's right, HelloFresh, 50% off right now. Free shipping, also with the code 50 50BT Show. So you do HelloFresh.com/50BT Show for this special savings. And once again, this is amazing to get free shipping. When's the last time you got free shipping for anything? The code is 50BT Show. HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Coming up, we have a sperm donor in the news in a big way. And we've got a pasta thief out there. And an Oregon update. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Morning laughter.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks very much for joining us. And we're doing kind of a musical chairs thing today. And, it's actually a musical chair right now because joining us in the studio, we have singer-songwriter, actor, and comedian Stephen Lynch. I throw in the actor thing because you spent how did you describe it?
9 months in hell.
Sentence, was that the word you used?
9 months in hell is what I just heard.
You were on Broadway. Do you want to give us give those that haven't heard about this the background on?
The Wedding Singer.
You portrayed
the very popular Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movie about crazy kids in the 80s.
Turned into a very successful theater piece.
Very successful.
Well, you did it for a pretty long time.
Mildly successful.
I mean,
it was fun. But I had my toe on the trigger pretty much every day of the last 4 months of it. Well, I realize I'm making it sound like it was really bad.
No, but I mean,
it wasn't. It was time to move on. You know.
Can you play one of the new ones for us?
I think so.
Okay.
We just had a little powwow in your producer's office about what I can and cannot say on the radio these days.
And there have been moments before. You think this one's okay?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if it's not.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Lynch.
This is a song I wrote. I discovered, oddly enough, that I had an uncle, a great-great-great-great-great-uncle who lived in the medieval period. He pretty much did for a living what I do for a living. He was both a troubadour and a court jester, and I think he used to play in the court of the king and the queen. And I discovered one of his old compositions that he wrote for the lute, and I transposed it to the guitar.
Good, because we don't have a lute handy.
No. I don't either.
Because I like guitar comics, but I hate lute comics. Prop guys and lute comics.
Those are the worst, aren't they?
Just hacks.
They give us all a bad name. So this is one of his compositions, and I just thought I'd try it for a modern audience, see how it goes over. Come, fair lady, to mine bed we go, and verily sweet pleasures we shall know. Yet where thy belly meets thy limb, I beseech thee, give a trim, for thy bush doth overflow. Milady doth have a 70s muff. A 1470s muff. Zounds, it's as prickly as a Christmas wreath. Think it might hide some baby birds beneath. Pray, shave it off to make a coat. There are fur balls down mine throat, short and curlies twixt my teeth. I saith not thy is hirsute, but it looketh like thou hast buckwheat in a leg lock. My uncle was also a very hacky stand-up comedian. But soft, what hair through yonder girdle grows, to be or not to be put in cornrows? Oh, it is beastly and unruly, and it smelleth of patchouli, and that offends my nose. I saith not thou art furry down there, but it doth resemble Fidel Castro eating a London broil. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, medieval bush.
Bravo. Stephen Lynch.
Thank you, lords and ladies. Thank you.
Stephen Lynch, ladies and gentlemen.
What is a lute?
A lute it looks like a pear-shaped ukulele.
Yeah, it goes
kind of a...
Well, there's no neck. There's no neck, though. Looking like guitars. I think those are lutes.
To change an old joke just a little bit, the best sound a lute makes is when a banjo lands on it in the dumpster, or an accordion, one of the two. I'm sure there's
You're a really anti-lute, man.
I do not.
Wasn't like book smart. She was like magazine smart or butter label smart. I went out with this girl middle of the date. I swear to God. And she goes, "You know what turns me on?" I go, "What?" And she said, "Black guys," which I really found discouraging because I've been mistaken for a lot of things in my life, but I've never had anyone be like, "You're black, right?" No, I'm Olive Garden Italian.
Pizza Hut apparently is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone took it. Yeah. So how do you prove that you're of illegal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please.
And 40 beers.
Hi, this is Larry Reeb, Uncle Larry. It's a sick world, and I'm a happy guy.
September 23rd. I would have gotten it in, you know. I blame you.
You never get it in. You can't find the hole.
Oh, he has 7 times.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yep. That great international golf joke.
There's Ace Cosby.
What would that be?
Well, I can't tell the joke, but the punchline is, "What you mean wrong hole?"
What you mean wrong hole?
It's a golf joke.
I'm Chick. Here's Josh.
Hi.
It's Tom Griswold.
He's been strange today.
It's a class. Hey. So got a question here.
This is what happens when he gets too much sleep.
We had a nice letter from someone who had been skinny dipping in Grand Traverse Bay. As I
the only state in the United States. Sorry about all our other affiliates, but we recognize Michigan, and that's it.
Here in the United Michigans of Michigan.
That's right.
Well,
So I'm sorry, but that's Tom's
you can skinny dip
fond memories.
You can skinny dip in many lakes.
That's what we're...
I had mentioned that I had gone skinny dipping in Little Traverse Bay.
No one cares.
We had a nice letter from someone who was moved to skinny dip in Grand Traverse Bay.
One fellow Pretentia.
And I have received a letter asking if... when I skinny dip, did I leave my socks on?
Right.
Oh, right.
Which is a fair
because you're afraid
question.
of.
Well, when I was a little boy, water skiing on Lake Michigan, I would leave my socks on. Because if you've ever seen the movie The Creature from the Black Lagoon...
Right, the creature could get
he'd come up from the bottom and grab you.
Yeah.
And I was terrified that he might be down there.
And you'd be better off if you didn't put your socks on.
Exactly.
That's like giving him a grip.
Yes,
because he has those those
wet socks don't slide off.
No.
No, well, that's what in his young mind he
you
thought.
Accidentally gave him a better grip.
Well, I was an idiot, and then recently, while doing some boating, I got the tops of my feet brutally sunburned. And I'd taken all the preparations and had proper headgear on, a lot of white paste on my face, et cetera, et cetera.
Zinc oxide,
white paste.
So I recently Googled SPF socks.
Sun socks.
They make them.
Yeah.
I got to get myself a pair.
This is the third time you've told me this in 48 hours.
Okay, so I'm just explaining to our listener who wanted to know if I wear socks while swimming in the nude. Typically, the skinny dipping that I've done has been at nighttime.
Okay.
You know, there's a psychological malady that affects people in our business that they feel that if they're doing something or if they like something, everyone feels that way. And I think you are the most afflicted by it in the room.
Oh, no, I understand that my opinions have nothing to do with anybody else. I'm very much aware of that.
Well,
this is why I'm against democracy.
Well, now we're off on an entirely different topic.
No, democracy, highly overrated and very non-functional.
Really?
And I am for cruel and unusual punishment.
Okay.
Hey, the trains ran on time, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. Christy Lee is at the news desk. What have you got over there?
A Maryland woman conceived via sperm donation has discovered
Here, take this.
she has 65 siblings.
Oh, my God.
20-year-old Brenna Spierko told USA Today she knew she was conceived for as long as she can remember, but last year she took a DNA test to learn more about her background. She found out that she has at least 13 siblings, but when she was added to a group chat, she learned she has 65 so far. Spierko said, quote, "It was really exciting because I found people with common interests who I could become close to. She's met 6 of her siblings, half-siblings actually, in Maryland, while others live in Canada, California, Texas, Michigan, New York, New Jersey, and Florida." God. She said they have not met their biological father, though. He has wanted to remain anonymous.
Yeah. Like most sperm donors would, I would think.
Yeah.
I thought there was a limit on how many babies you can make with sperm donation.
That's a good question.
Because this could become a real problem.
People lie. People
Well, that's
use
why-
different names. People lie.
You don't need a blood test anymore to be married, right? To have a marriage
No,
license?
you don't.
So that might be a problem.
Is that why they did that?
Well,
yes.
Yeah. Why do you think they did it?
The blood testing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
They
thought it
wanted
was-
to make sure you weren't related.
Oh, I thought it was for VD all this time.
Well, that too,
That-
probably.
yeah, that
I'm
too.
guessing, but
Wow. Okay.
Oh, well. So, some kids get born with webbed feet. You put them on the swim team, and everybody's happy.
yeah. And the freak show comes back to our carnivals all across the country.
Many circuses and carnivals have been lacking in freaks.
Well, didn't we have the guy?
Believe me, are you going to talk about the doctor?
Yeah, the doctor that was.
There are a couple of them out there.
Yeah, that was using his own seed, if you
Yeah,
will, for all his
yeah.
patients.
Hey, you want pregnant or not?
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, it would be bad if. I guess you could theoretically marry your half sister.
That's exactly what I'm
brother.
saying. Yes.
Gosh, wouldn't that be hot? I mean, gross. Wouldn't that be disgusting and irresponsible? Man.
Well, I don't know. It's just they don't limit the number of.
Well, that's what I was thinking. You'd have to. Seems like you would be only limited to.
And this
like
guy,
5
this guy-
babies or
This guy's
something.
not going to come forward.
No, he says he's remaining anonymous.
And he shouldn't have to.
I mean, the birthday cakes alone, he'd go broke.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it doesn't sound like a very good father to me.
He's a donor.
He
He's
never
not
wanted to be a father.
Yeah.
He's not. He is not. He's not coming forward. Coming plenty.
Plenty.
With little jars, I'm guessing.
He's done that enough. He's probably tired. Poor guy.
Oh,
Who came up with that term meaning that? I wonder.
I don't know where that started.
Where'd that come from?
It's probably like Shakespearean or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be way back.
Right.
That's where like half of our words come from anyways.
Arriving.
Well,
could you imagine 60 brothers and sisters? I thought my family group text was annoying. Oh my gosh.
Just the worst.
All the Merry Christmases, pictures of dumb kids I don't care about. Oof.
So, Al, it was Arthur's first birthday party.
Oh, yeah. Is he aware of that?
His eye finally went.
It's
Hey,
a
that's not
miracle.
funny.
We had no idea.
I was born with a lazy eye. That's not funny.
Yeah, well.
And you know what? That eye finally started working, and we appreciate it.
Arthur
Slacked for too long.
Arthur has the helmet off.
Marty.
Authorities in Minnesota are investigating a pasta
Wait a second.
theft.
Hold on a second. Willie brings up a great topic.
What?
The group text.
Hate 'em.
Josh, you have 3 brothers.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a group text?
Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And is it primarily about your fishing trips? And
Yeah.
do they post a lot of pictures of their kids?
Yes, but it's always, they're always welcome. I love.
Yeah, me too. We've got a good one. Now, do you what do you post? Do you pactures of your little cat?
I have sent pictures of the, but no, for the most part, I'll send, hey, when are we going fishing? That kind of thing. Nothing to it. Here, in fact, let me look at the last couple.
Any photographs at all?
Bunch of dick pics.
What are you looking for? Him sitting on his porch reading?
Yeah, see here, my brother. My brother Jeff sent a picture that he's registered for a major league fishing tournament in September.
Wow!
All right.
And then my brother John sent some photos of
Oh, the babies.
The baby twins.
Yes.
And then who put the photograph of the pizza?
And then my brother John texted, "Do all women have to be so annoying?" Why? Oh, that's a real. Sorry.
Have you ever posted a photograph?
Yes.
Your
Let
kitty
me
or-
look to see what photo I've sent them.
Oh, God, I hope it's...
If it's food, just go buy it.
You better make it up if it's not food.
Yeah.
Here, I sent them. Here, I sent them a picture of my Spotify Christopher Cross "Ride Like the Wind," and I wrote, "Sailing is arguably the best yacht rock song, but this is Christopher Cross's best song."
I
Ride
imagine
Like the Wind.
no reply to that.
My brother Jeff, thank you very much, said he gave it a thumbs up.
For Ride Like the Wind.
Yeah.
Wait, did he actually type the emoji thumbs up?
No,
Or
he
just do
he
the-
liked the thing.
Oh, the thumbs up reacts means shut up. That's what that means. That means I saw this and I
I'm
don't
done.
care.
I'm not going to react
My brother
anymore.
Joe sent us Paul Rubens has died, and I wrote "Damn."
Ride
So
Like the
that's
Wind is a great song.
Yes,
it should be played once a day forever. Period. End of
That's
discussion.
Michael McDonald on that, too, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A classic example of video killed the radio star.
Ah, yes.
Here we go.
Here we go.
No, I mean,
You have a song, Pat? You have your
Here,
guitar?
I did send a picture of food. I
always
made
ready.
avocado toast with poached eggs one morning.
Oh, that looks good.
And I sent
There you
my
go.
brothers that, and I wrote "jealous," and they were.
What kind of toast do you use?
Ezekiel bread.
Oh, here we go. That's a good bread.
Is $8 bread.
I love it. Love it.
It's supposed to be really good for you.
Ace would be great on The Price is Right. Knows the price of everything.
Oh, and in Burbank, it's probably $12.
What movie is it that would be a superpower? And somebody says cheapness is not a superpower.
Okay.
This is Christopher Cross's best work, right?
Absolutely.
That's wonderful.
It is night.
It is
Somebody's
night.
wait.
I like that jump around song.
Oh, that's Chris Cross.
Oh,
Oh, different guy.
I'm on the run. Time to sleep. Yeah. I'm gonna ride.
Like the theme from Arthur.
No.
That's not as good.
No.
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 It is touching.
In the moon in New York City. No.
Stuck between. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No.
Pat, do you have a song?
Very,
I
very
have many
believable.
songs.
Remember
Liza Minnelli between gay husbands.
Liza, the desirable sex pot in a movie? I don't think
Yeah, I
so.
had trouble buying that one. I'm sorry. Christy, back to you.
I thought we were going to...
He was hammered.
Pat's
got his guitar in his lap. That usually means he wants to play a
Well,
song.
we were going to do the doctor song about the doctor with the sperm or
Okay.
the yoga pants. Or
Which one would you like to hear, Tom?
Oh, the doctor with the
It's up
sperm.
to you.
Is this is the guy that was impregnating his patients
Right.
with his own seed?
I'd rather hear Christopher Cross and Ride Like the Wind.
Could you stop playing that, please?
Stop playing that,
I'd rather
please.
hear that, too.
You're going to hurt Pat's feelings.
He's not hurting my feelings. I love that song.
Remember, I'm going to get better, Pat. You said
I know. It goes away, Chuck.
We're waiting, Pat, for your song.
You have to actually hit the button.
Oh, we're doing that one.
You want yoga pants?
You said doctor.
No, I got it. We're ready.
I
So
can hit the
this is.
button.
I'm sorry. This is the doctor that is impregnating everybody. Okay, turn that off, please.
He almost jumped over this.
Oh no, I'll explain why. There's a technical reason. Here we go, Pat.
so full of crap.
Here's your special song.
I told the sperm doctor I want to have a kid. I saw the sperm doctor remove a test tube lid. Sperm doctor turned around and this is what he did. Oh, he went, ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Wanna bang, bang. Now you owe me $5,000.
Oh, I've forgotten how great that.
Take that, Ride Like the Wind.
Yeah. Now,
No, we can't be on YouTube.
No, we can't be.
you understand that whole segment's just
He's
been
so
axed.
full of crap.
No.
Yeah,
it's the
no,
truth.
whoever's telling... No, never mind. I can't talk to you anymore. I can't.
Okay.
It's official.
You should come to one of the meetings. You
Yeah. You told me I didn't have to go.
Okay.
You said that out of your mouth.
Okay, Christy, what else you got?
Your mouth hole.
Authorities in Minnesota are investigating a pasta theft at a county fair. St. Cloud Live reports the Benton County Sheriff's Office received a report from Epicure that several bags of pasta were stolen from their booth at the Benton County Fair. While investigating, Deputies learned that 2 other vendors on the fairgrounds had been broken into at the same time. Authorities said, "You betcha," Minnesota Grill had suffered damage to their building on the fairgrounds as well as their equipment.
You betcha.
Yeah. The Maid-Rite was also targeted while the thieves breaking into the building there to steal cash. Those with information regarding the crimes are asked to contact sheriff officials.
So you can get a bowl of spaghetti at the county fair? Seems like an odd.
Apparently, several bags of pasta.
That is a great restaurant name for Minnesota, though.
Yes.
You betcha.
You betcha.
I mean, you want an elephant ear or a bowl of spaghetti? I don't know.
Maybe it was pasta. Maybe it was. Well, I'm not going to ruin
Spaghetti
the
on a
joke.
stick?
I'm sure they have deep fried spaghetti. Sure.
They have pizza on a stick.
They sure do.
Well, that'd
Sure
be good.
do.
That
Maybe
makes
it was
sense.
ravioli for like toasted ravioli.
Well, or mac and cheese, because macaroni is a pasta, and there's a lot of mac and cheese out at the fair.
Hillbillies and inbreds like toasted ravioli. Well,
Oh,
know it.
what the hell's wrong with
He's
you?
not wrong. It's a St. Louis delicacy.
Josh and I both agree that the best pre-made ravioli is, of course, Chef Boyardee canned.
Out of the can, better than any
canned ravioli.
No,
Delicious.
I fell for that
Weird taste.
and bought some the other day. You are wrong.
Wow, this is tomato sauce with just a hint of metal.
And mushy. It's all mushy.
Chick, you're dead on there. You do occasion. You can taste the can sometimes.
Yes.
When was this canned? When Eisenhower was president?
It's delicious.
I like my canned ravioli al dente. Is that anything?
Oh, nice.
Is that anything at all?
Yeah,
That might
very
be
nice.
something.
All right. Let me write this down here.
Is it a guy named
Work
Al
on
that's
al dente.
denting the cans?
Oh, you're killing it now. you're flooding the engine.
Okay. I'm really sorry that I flooded it.
Too much,
Al
Willie.
dented.
You're gonna flood it.
Thank you, Willie, for apologizing.
You need to keep the integrity of
Don't get in
Al
my head now. I
dented.
got to work on this.
That's a real nuance.
I like that better than a hat on a hat. You're flooding the engine. That's good.
That is good. Love it.
Al dente.
We're all dented cans in here.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we are.
Thank you very much.
But the insides
What kind
are
of a
good.
thief, by the way? Well, I'm going to knock off a bunch of booze at the fair.
That's where the cash is, man. Are you kidding me?
You get away
When's
with
the last time you paid $8 for a corn dog? Come on.
How much cash are those? Maybe I shouldn't talk about that.
Vendors everywhere going, hey!
Shut up!
And how hard can it be to unzip a bag? Huh? Keep their cash in.
Hey, give me a foot-long corn dog and the bag there you got underneath the counter. Right? Nobody gets hurt.
Very good. Now, it's quiz time once again, and I'll begin with Christy Lee.
Yo.
And you can answer for your husband as well. Christy, what is your sleep number setting?
35.
Meaning what exactly?
It means that the mattress is a little bit softer now.
A little bit softer now.
Yeah, and if you want a little bit harder now, you go to the other side. It's 100 for Andy.
That's right. We talked to Andy at the fair just last week, and he said, yeah, that's right. He's got that firm mattress on his side of the bed, but either side of the bed has its own setting. Thank you, Sleep Number. They have perfected
I guess I'm out.
Adjustable firmness. Chick McGee, what's your sleep number setting?
100.
Just like Andy.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
on the other side of the bed, Christopher Cross, he likes a 45.
You could sneak in there. I wouldn't know the difference.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's nice.
There you go.
The Sleep Number Smart
No,
Beds.
I'm Andy. No. Hang on.
That's how Andy sounds?
No, that's how I'd sound if I were acting like Andy. You got to keep up. She said you could sneak in there and I
Okay,
wouldn't
I'll
even
ask
know.
you. You pretend to be Andy. So we have Christy Lee's husband, Andy, here. Hi, Andy.
She won't stop hitting me. I think because she's so tiny, she feels like she has to hit, and she does. Even when she's happy, she hits. It's wild.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's so wild.
Let's see.
Hey, let's go there, smack.
Let's get back to it. The larger point here is the Sleep Number beds will help you by being adjustable to what suits you the best. And they'll also tell you what suits you the best because they have ways of monitoring your sleep so you can unlock your potential for more and better sleep. Now, Sleep Number has one of their biggest sales of the year on as I speak. 50% off the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. This is a brand new move here. 50% off the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed right now with special financing available for a limited time. Find out the payment schedule, et cetera, by going to your favorite Sleep Number store. Find it by going to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Things like temperature control, height of your head, et cetera, all. They are changeable thanks to the Sleep Number bed. Check out sleepnumber.com/BT BT Show. Coming up, a little bit of history for you and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Hey, you dog owners, listen up. This is something for your big sweetie. Chew Works.
Has your dog ever scarfed down one of those chew sticks without really chewing?
ChewWorks has a hold to chew, which will prevent choking and GI blockage.
When dogs can't properly hold the chew stick between their paws anymore, they tend to just swallow it.
Available in 3 sizes, mini, junior, and large. Extra large coming soon.
Their whole purpose is to provide a safer and healthier way for your dogs to chew.
Chewworks.com.
Let's get a shot of the mustache. We have the camera in here now.
I got a before shot.
Okay,
and
now
I
we
just,
got now we got motion pictures here.
Zoom in nice and tight on this blonde beauty. Hey.
Okay, now you have is that mascara? What kind of makeup is that your girlfriend got for you?
This is the CoverGirl Lash Exact mascara. It can be found at stores near you.
Okay, now Chick, are you going to apply the mascara to the stash? We'll see if it looks.
Come on, Chick.
Looks any better. What color is the mascara?
Well, it's the color of the tube, right?
No, it's not purple. It's a brown.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one.
Because your hair's kind of blondish brown.
Here's a little something for the camera.
Hey!
All right. Okay. Let's. Could we forego the? Let's get this going here. Just get the.
Okay. I'll be gentle.
You know what though?
What?
His mustache looks a lot better close up.
It does. It looks very good.
Thank you, Chick. I appreciate that.
Because you can't see it from far away. It's the same color as his skin.
Gentle touch.
Now, does that stuff? What if you lick your lips? Will that stuff come off? Don't do the middle.
Am I half stashed?
Wait, I'm not doing this in the.
Now, if you get you darken it up a little bit.
That looks nice.
See,
Thank
it
you.
brings out the.
Let me see. Give me a look.
Brings out his eyes. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Then you do this.
Yeah. Pump it.
Bob,
Yes,
Bob,
sir.
remember the movie that last year was made that didn't have any speaking to it?
The Artist.
The Artist. Anybody see that? Did you see The Artist, Pat? The silent movie last year?
Silent movie?
Yeah. It was called The Artist. Won a bunch of Academy Awards.
That sounds
You look like that guy. That's the kind of mustache you have.
An Academy Award winner, huh?
Let's take a look.
Well, it was supposed to be a mustache from the days before there were talkie films.
Right.
So it may be a little dated. Turner, let me see. Let me verify.
He's almost done. It's
Let Picasso
actually looking
work over here.
looking pretty darn good. Looking pretty darn good.
Let's see.
What's my
Turn around. Oh, let's go.
Voila.
Okay, Pat McAfee. Oh dear God.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now I can see it. Now it does look very romantic.
And it really does match his hair color a lot better.
Oh, my. We got a little mascara on her.
Well, wipe it
I'm
off.
sorry. Yeah, they started talking to me, and I got mad at Tom, so I can miss.
Now, do you think maybe you should go with what's the permanent dye for the mustache called? The
permanent?
Yeah, it's in all the commercials.
Not permanent.
Just for men.
Just for men. That stuff. You need the just for men.
Mm-hmm.
You think it would look like this permanent?
Sure. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be permanent. It would
It lasts
last
about
for a couple of weeks.
and then you have to reapply. And...
So for my Super Bowl TV stuff, I need to get the Just for Men.
Or just hit it with the mascara before you go on screen. I think it's fine the way it is.
Chick, I'd like to thank you for what you just did.
No, but then you're going to be walking around, and then you're going to be wiping your face, and half of it's going to come off.
If I was to have a cocktail right now that happened to run a little high, would the mascara run into my mouth?
I don't think so. Most mascara is like the commercials I've seen. The girls dive.
Of course, they always it's women and it's their eyelashes that they use it for. Rarely do you see those get hit with a drink.
Mustache,
and when they do, they usually kind of tear up. I don't know how that would work at a bar, Pat.
Yeah, Pat's now trying to touch up the mustache.
Just for men.
Yeah, but then the question has to be asked: even if your mustache is dark, is it really your look? And that's where I think that comes into question.
Economopoulos, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Rick Schrader is our guest. Rick is a newly married new dad.
Yes, I have a 4-year-old daughter now, she's a doll. Her name's Maya, and she's beautiful. But I'll tell you, she's fallen under the sway of the evil purple one.
You mean?
Yes, Barney.
Barney the dinosaur.
Every morning, I love you. I haven't digested a breakfast in a year for listening to Barney on and those amazing robot Stepford-like children they have surrounding him and the realistic portrayals of kids. Now, hey, Barney, let's clean our room and then pray. They get these kids. Off the Mouseketeers directly to Barney, it's amazing. The kids love Barney.
Mm-hmm.
They love him.
Yeah.
That's going to be the next Waco type disaster. Barney and his followers in a Quonset hut outside Dallas. Sharing means caring, Billy. So strike the match. Next thing you know, polyurethane Barney suit goes up like tinder. I point this out because I care.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7.
John Joseph is our guest.
Try to figure out the words. Nobody. Dylan. Do you know the words to Dylan songs?
Not one of them.
Here's every song ever written by Bob Dylan.
All right.
Did I get them all? Did I miss any?
You got him.
Holy mackerel, Andy. Is that really his voice?
I think it is.
Come on. You think when Bob Dylan was in kindergarten class, he was saying stuff like, he took my glue?
Bob and Tom, you can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose.
Dave Matthews and more.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's in the performance room. There's Willie Griswold.
Yep.
Josh Arnold's over there.
Hi.
That's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Don't forget about the bonus edition of the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day.
Oh, I was just about to introduce it.
Yeah, you better do that.
We're going to go one of the classic forms. Is, of
I
course,
can't get any more sarcastic, or can I?
The famous 2 for Tuesday, of course.
Rules that sexy man with a deep
Nice.
voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yeah.
Why aren't koalas considered to be bears?
Why aren't koalas considered to be bears? I don't know, Ace. Why?
They don't have the koala-fications.
That was Ace Cosby's joke.
I liked it because there was almost an accidental F word.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
koala-fications.
That was really close.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ace. It's time to move forward in life.
Time now for today, as only we can do it. Today in history.
This is
August
a weird
8th.
one.
Here's Tom.
August 8th, 1898.
Marked down from 1900.
Will Kellogg.
Oh. The
was
guy who looked
born-
like the bunny, right? The Bugs Bunny, right? He had the weird buck
He did
teeth.
have buck teeth.
Yeah.
Mr. Kellogg created cornflakes.
Oh, yeah.
Various disputed accounts about this, but apparently he thought that it would curb masturbation.
It was
Did
a
he really
delivery.
believe that?
It was a delivery system for saltpeter, more or less, wasn't it? I think.
It was apparently he felt a balanced diet would cut back on masturbation.
Right.
He was very anti-masturbation.
Evidently, he's never masturbated, or did, and it got wild. I don't know what.
No, but we can't be doing this.
Yeah.
Do people know about this?
Where do you think they came up with Frosted Flakes?
If you're that against it, he must have been just great at it. He must have been the best at it. He must have been the
Suppose
goat.
maybe he had troubling thoughts while doing it.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm sure he was a Christian man, and
Kept thinking about Jesus.
It's good for you.
I hope not.
Got in the way of
That
it.
may be the problem.
A little less fun.
His long feminine hair. You know, Jesus had long feminine hair.
It says here they pioneered the process of making flaked cereal because of the commercial potential of discovery. He wanted to keep it a secret. Wow, this involves a sanitarium. This is really complicated.
He had like a whole compound.
Yeah, didn't Albert, no, who was that? Anthony Hopkins play him in the movie or something?
Yes, Anthony Hopkins. Yes.
Didn't you play Mr. Kellogg in one of those movies,
did.
Dr. Lecter?
I did, Jodie Foster.
He was a breeder of Arabian horses and also a vegetarian.
I read for that. They wouldn't let me in.
There you go. Happy birthday to, I'll do this in quiz form, Christy Lee.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Brian Hyland. Remember this guy?
No.
He was a 60s pop star, but didn't he die?
Brian Hyland?
In weird circumstances or something?
Oh, yeah.
Was he murdered?
Yeah. He released the song Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini in 1960.
I can see why he was murdered.
Was number one. Oh, in 1898, I'm sorry, that's when Will Kellogg, that was allegedly the release of Cornflakes, sorry.
Or his seed, whichever.
No,
wait a minute, you said that was when Will Kellogg was born, 1898.
I know, and I correct myself. I thought that was his birthday. No, that's when he released.
Willie's theory that you cannot read is coming true.
Anti-masturbatory. I'm trying to read ahead a little bit.
It's so fun just to sit here and watch and have that play out in your head, you guys.
63, the Kingsmen released what song, Willie?
Are they Louie Louie?
Louie Louie.
Very good.
Declared obscene, even though no one could understand what the lyrics were.
What happened to Brian Hyland?
Yeah.
He released the song.
You said that, but what about that?
Did he get killed or what?
I think there was a...
Oh, really?
Oh, my God. Never mind.
Yeah, it was the one.
He was stabbed by a biggy wiggy Sharpie knifey.
That's what I get for trying to participate.
That would be well worth it. I don't know. Did he have a sad ending?
Not
he
sure.
hasn't had any hits recently.
I was asking you.
I don't know. No,
I'm
he's
trying to find.
He's still around.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
He's 79.
So he was not murdered.
No, he wasn't.
I only wish he was listening to that. And he goes,
I'd watch her from the
Was I murdered?
I would whack it while she danced.
While she danced. Time now for things we learned today on the Bob and Tom Show, because talking with Tom anymore would be worthless. So he's out on his feet. And here we go.
Talking to
evidently, we're all going to be dressing up like Golden Girls in the very near future, thanks to Josh Arnold.
By the way, real quick, Brian Hyland is Larry Fine of the Three Stooges' cousin.
Oh, he looks like...
Or he looks like, or is that true?
No, that's true.
Oh, that's true?
Apparently, yeah.
Huh.
How weird. I wonder if you ever met Larry. Who knows? I'm sorry. Back to you, Chick.
Someone on our staff is not flushing the toilet after peeing. There's a problem. Oh, geez.
Yeah. Sasuke. And I'm sick of it.
Tom really enjoys engaging and talking with his Uber drivers. And he does have a 5-star rating as being a passenger.
And I have a 4.71. I wonder what I said.
I wonder.
I had a 4.9, and I don't know what I've done.
Did you not tip someone?
I know. I make sure I tip. So
did you try that al dente joke on the guy?
Oh, there you go. That could be a thing. I had an after-school poker club. That's right. And I made the announcement during a timeout for a high school basketball game I was announcing in the London High School gym, and I was given a stern talking to.
Did you guys have like bubblegum cigars?
Oh, we had it all, man. Yeah. Snacks. You had to bring a snack and a drink, and it was just Cheetos. Oh,
that's awesome.
It was killer. We killed it. We're looking ahead to Friday's show. Here Come the Mummies will be our guests. We have not seen those guys in quite a while. We're very excited. I did feel I was crabby, especially early on, and I apologize. But Pat helped me, believe it or not. He said, "It's not. You're going to get better. It's okay. It never lasts." That's what he said. It just go away.
We're waiting.
That helps.
Kostaki, yeah, that really helps. Kostaki went to Colorado with Glenn on a couples weekend and was never had a better time.
And your advice to Kostaki?
Don't let Glenn get away. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.